Hello. Hello. How is everyone tonight? I'm sorry for being late. I had to set a lot up. Mega maid. Yeah. That's me. Hoo. How's everyone's night going? Good? We all having a comfy Thursday? We're one day off from Friday. I know. How does it sound? Is it good? It's not too loud or too quiet, is it? Or like muffled or filtered or whatever? Sounds great. Oh, hell yeah. I'm so excited. Boomy and power. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, thank God. Yeah, well, I'll tell you about it, but there is a question about it, so I'll just answer it then. I was all stressed out about getting things all set up on time. Fuck, now I'm a boomer and everybody's shut the fuck up. Okay. Hello, Hikage Kyun. Hello, Endless Garden. Hello, Lopalop. Hello, Mighty Germ. Hello, Buttwise Operator. Is that everyone? Yeah, okay. I thought it'd be longer for some reason. Oh, hello, Stir Pride Weasel. How is everyone? Good. Hello, Corvin. Megane Meido. I'm still trying to get through that red wine before it goes bad. It's an experienced drinking wine often. I don't know how else to put it. I usually savor it. But painting minis, that's fun. Very exciting. Just doing some Final Fantasy 14 grinding. Yeah, what are you grinding for? I mean, I don't know anything about Final Fantasy 14, so like won't may not mean anything to me, but I'll still find it interesting. I never really played any MMOs. I went to KK's stream the other day and she was like, "Do people still play Ragnarok online?" I want to play Ragnarok online. Takako, do you want to play Ragnarok? I was like, oh yeah, I'll try. Who knows? Points at head, wine can't go bad if you chug it all at once. Yeah, where is it? I'm looking for an emote. There. Picky think. That's what I'm doing right now. Wine can't go bad if you chug it all at once. That's bad advice. Don't do that. That's extremely unsafe. Ragnarok's good. Yeah, who knows? We'll see. Does anyone have any fun plans for the weekend? I said on Tuesday, I think. I have to visit my parents this weekend, so I'll be away. To put it most simply, currency so that I can buy a book that'll tell me how to fish up even funnier, rarer fishes. Oh, I should put on some music. How's the volume? Is that fine? I think I tested it beforehand properly, but who knows? I drank an entire bottle of Moscato by myself in one sitting. I turned out fine enough. That's really concerning. Don't do that. Please don't do that. That's really scary. I'm on call for after-hours emergency tech support this week. I'm so sorry. What the fuck?
Takako has gifted 5 subs to viewers.
Fuck! I forgot. You subscribed before I started, right? I meant to thank you. Shoot. I got so overwhelmed with setting everything up, I forgot. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ziviko. And thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to Tofu Sauce, Starboy Justin, Ben 6, the little-known sibling of Ben 10, Jen, and Mao the Doog. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Heavy chill this weekend. Oh. Meow. How's the nya on the new mic? Fresh, crisp, clean. Who knows? Heavy chill this weekend, finishing up a fairly large course of my schooling tomorrow. Dude, fucking same. I got 2 essays due that I gotta do like tonight/tomorrow night. The ride never ends. I want to get off. I can drink a whole bottle of wine over an evening, but not at one go. Yeah, I think even that is a bit dangerous. So if you could drink responsibly, I'd appreciate it. The crispiest and smoothest of nyans. Let's see. In 23 minutes, I'm going on one of the 24-man fishing expeditions. I immediately forgot you were talking about an MMO, and I was like, that sounds like a fucking adventure. What the hell? My weekend's not going to be that fun. Then I remember. I bought a big opaque bottle for work one time and vividly remember a manager telling me from experience that it could fit a full bottle of wine. That's concerning. Jesus Christ. Top tier in Jan's hits like McDonald's Sprite. There was this old video that someone had posted that was like, what was it? I think it was like lightning striking a tree during a thunderstorm where the sky was all green. They were like, or no, it was that, but it was also like someone doing one of those, the metal bowls, like the sounding bowls, I think it's called. Singing bowls? God, I hope it's not. Oh, man. Oh, well. Okay, like, what can you do? I forget what they're called. And someone described it as being the energy of McDonald's Sprite. I think about it a lot. Anyway, the crispiest and smoothest of nyans. Can something be both smooth and crispy? I like those flowers. Did your husband Shiro get them for you? God, I fucking wish. No, I buy myself flowers a lot. It's a nice feel. Will do. I just hit 40. It's been chill times listening to podcasts and casting. Hell yeah. I got promoted, so I'm working this weekend since the stores here are opening up from lockdown. Man! Oh, I'm so jealous. I was supposed to get a promotion. I was told by my boss, basically, like, you're guaranteed to get this promotion, essentially. And then after a month of waiting, they were like, oh yeah, someone with, like, 1 year more experience applied, and we're actually doing it by seniority, so sorry. And I was like, oh, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's no big deal. What can you do? That's alright. Someday, most of the people that work where I work are like super fucking old, so it's only a matter of time before I'm like the only one left to run the whole place, you know? That's the goal. I would turn into the Joker if I... You get what you fucking deserve. This is a lot like society. That practically happened to me for an electrician's position in my old job. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I was actually less bothered by it than I thought I would be. I thought I'd take it a lot harder, but I don't know. I feel like, what's it called? Seniority is always like a pain in the ass, but it's the kind of thing where it's like objective almost, where it's like, okay, it's not like you're telling me someone like did an interview better than me or something like that. At that point, it's just like, oh, okay, well, they've been here before. Takeover, Takako, already planning the takeover. Yeah. That's right. I'm an ambitious maid. Mine was nothing special. Now I'm retail worker plus. Oh, but you got the plus, though. That's a title of honor. A badge of honor. We love an ambitious maid. I love being an ambitious maid. This wine's very acidic. It's tasty, though. Should we get started? I guess we should, huh? I guess so. Okay. Let's start with the QA. You guys sent in a fuck ton of questions. Like, a lot of questions. I was not prepared. Now I should ask you more questions? Okay, what was your dream job when you were a kid? What did you want to grow up to be? When I was like 6, I wanted to be an archaeologist. And then I wanted to be an architect. And then I realized drawing buildings was boring. And I changed my mind. And I wanted to be an animator. And then for like a good 10 years, I wanted to be a voice actress. And then I grew out of that. Now I just want to be rich. Let's see. Complete global maid saturation. That's the goal. Gotta love the I'm older than you so I get more stuff. Older sibling mentalities, that is seniority. I don't have any siblings. Is that what it's like? That fucking sucks. I don't know what you do, Takako, but so much management is just doing paperwork on top of your normal job, it seems. No, you just have to rise high enough in the rank that, like, you don't have to do your own job, essentially. You need to get high enough that you can have a secretary that does your job, and then your job is just signing off and telling people what to do and making sure things aren't on fire. That's the goal. That's what I want. Delegate! Exactly. You understand. Oh, I ended up making fan art for the stream. I didn't expect roses on the... Oh, really? Wait, really? Where? Did you post it in the Discord? I gotta check it out after. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. It sounds kind of silly, but, like, I'm always so surprised when people do, like, the photo edits or the fan art or whatever. I, like, really appreciate all of it. It's not stuff that anyone has to do, you know? So it always warms the heart, I guess. Let's see. I wanted to be a marine biologist. We get it, you're a JoJo fan. Just kidding, please laugh. Astronaut. My answer then and my answer now are the same, retired. Why don't you step it up? Either housewife or house husband. A superhero. You guys. I had an architect phase and a marine biologist phase. Were they that common, really? I wanted to be a video game designer, an astrophysicist. When I was 6, I wanted to be Thomas the Tank Engine. An archaeologist is probably more realistic. I wanted to be a cop. Now I write software. And then I learned I hate physics. Be rich. Up until like grade 6, I wanted to be an entomologist. What's that again? I feel like I should know this. Then I started to lean super heavy into the arts. Strong. Actually attempted photography for a bit in college until I realized how hard it would be to make a career, so I went back to being a computer teacher. Yeah, I have a friend that ended up becoming like a wedding photographer, and it pays real well, but it's the same kind of shit where it's like, as long as you're a freelancer, you're like running your own business that way. It's a non-stop thing. There's like absolutely no way you can have a separate work-life balance, you know what I mean? It just like becomes your life. And the reward is great, but you have to justify it. So, I did get into photography for a bit. I'd like to take it more seriously. I learned a lot about composition through it, and it helped with like all art composition values. Oh, it's red. A JoJo reference. Making tacky memes is a labor of love. True! Any Jotaros in chat. Hello, Space One-san. I wanted to make video games, now I want to be a stay-at-home dad. My. Like, I really did have a lot of phases. I wanted to be a psychologist, but retail taught me that I hate people. I feel like people aren't anywhere near as bad as retail makes them be. You know what I mean? I did retail. I fucking hated it. But that was one of those jobs that was like absolute entry level, where they were like, if you're going to be sick, you have to give us 2 weeks notice. Just absolutely inhuman shit. I want you to be up at the cash register and also all the way at the back of the store putting up stickers. It's like, yeah, all right, I guess. All right, that's fine. I don't care anymore. Bugs scientist. Picky. They study the origins of words. Wait, that's an etymologist. One of my college/high school friends went from being in a fairly successful hardcore band and heavy shift into freelance photography. Yeah, I mean, people get by on that for sure. Absolutely. I've talked significant other down from getting a psych degree. I hear psych degrees are, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's not like I'm a psych major. I hear they're like pretty useless unless you go to grad school. You know what I mean? So like if you get a psych degree but you don't get great grades, you're like fucked. That's what I've been told anyway. That's what I've heard. I think that's fucked up, but I also understand. Tech support is the job that teaches you that people are just so dumb. I'm so sorry. That sounds awful. Anything is retail gave me the inspiration to want a quality of life above just baseline. So yeah, like I said, LSATs tomorrow. I'll tell you what, if retail does anything, it teaches you not to settle, if that makes sense. Graduated as a historian, now you sell toys to children. Yo, that's sick. I'm actually really good with kids. I don't want kids of my own. I got enough shit to worry about. But I am very good with them. So I can be like the cool wine aunt of all my friends when they have kids. I can enjoy taking care of a kid for like 12 hours and then I can give it back to their parent and be like, okay, I had fun, bye. I might even get paid for it, who knows. Hi. Hello, Cece. How are you? Oh yeah, most of high school I wanted to nurture my arts but focus on psychoanalysis, but then I missed uni, apps began, and I couldn't apply to psych, so I decided to go to art. I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ. Honestly, college is so fucked up. Just as a whole. I don't have to explain further. Maid gane. Maid gane. It's fun, but retail be retail. Yeah. When you're right, you're right. Alright, what do we got? Okay. I said I was gonna start the QA and then I got distracted. Let's start. Okay. Yeah, I got over 60 questions. I'm fucking stressed out. I separated them into categories, but now I don't know why I did that, because I don't know which one to start with. Guess I'll start with anime? My original presentation layout, I was able to pull up the question on screen. But I did not have time to incorporate that properly in a way that looks good, so you're just gonna have to deal with me reading. You need to know the lore? There's no lore! I wear glasses, but I don't think I look good in them, so I wear contacts. That's the whole lore. Oh, okay. Alright. Anime questions. First of all, 12 days ago, favorite Symphogear girl. I've only watched 1 season and 3 episodes of Symphogear, so it's Chris, Yukine Kurisu. But I really like Hibiki too. I really like Maria's design, so I know I'll like her. And Kirika's Kirika's transformation's really sexy, so I like her too. So that's my answer. It wasn't a real answer. I guess my top favorite is Chris. Unsurprisingly. Chris is Chris's. But this is a good question because there's no wrong answer. True! Thank you. I believe in Yukide Chris supremacy. Next. 4 days ago, who's the best girl in Grisaya? Amane. Amane is the best Grisaya girl. Michiru is a close second. I don't think there are any bad girls in Grisaya, though. Also 4 days ago, maybe from the same person, who's the best girl in Haganai? You shouldn't need to ask that. You're trying to bait me into saying Senna out loud. It's Senna. As if that was any question. Michiru's your fave? That's a very common opinion, from what I understand. Everyone likes Michiru because she's dumb as fuck. She's so cute. I love her voice and her fang. You did Amane's route first? Why? Why? Don't do that! Oh, is that like really loud? Fuck, I thought I messed with this enough. Oh well. Have I played the Magical Little Michiru side story game? Bitch, I haven't finished Grisaya, don't tell anyone. I have a list of VNs that I have to finish this year or else I die, and Umineko is right in front of Grisaya. And after that is, what was it? I already finished Subihibi. It wasn't that. It was, what was it? I'm blanking. Oh, either Jisenjo or Sharin no Kuni. I wanted to finish one of those by the end of this year. Yeah. Have I played Iwaihibe? No, I want to. It feels... Man, there's no way I can pick up another Ryukishi before I finish Umineko. I can't. Number 1 VN fan excited to play game for the first time. Oh, shut the fuck up. I played some of these, at least. That's how I know I like them. But I know what happens in the roots of Grisaya, at least. Some stuff, anyway. How far am I in Umineko? I stopped halfway through Game 3, which from what I understand is, like, a very bizarre place to stop. I think I got really busy with freelance work. And then I was like, I don't have time for game right now. And then... I think Subihibi came out, and I was like, oh, I want to play this game, actually. And then I sat on that for a while. So, that's where we're at. Smart mate, thank you. The glasses make my brain bigger. You need to play Underwater Ray Romano. Yeah, I hear it's good. The ending was so satisfying, I almost didn't want to do another route. Yeah, I hear you're supposed to do, like, Amane and Makina last. Let's see. Did I miss any messages? Play the demo and it blew your mind. I have a weird relationship with Grisaya. I was formally introduced to the anime on the Michiru spin-offs, but don't on the VN proper. No! You gotta do it properly. Alright, next. 1 hour ago. If there's no Sachin route, I swear to God. Bitch! I know. I mean, we're not gonna get it in this game. But that makes it feel like we're definitely not gonna get one, right? Because this game is supposed to be like... just Arc and CL, and both the routes are longer than the original Tsukihime combined. And then they're doing the Far Side for a second game. And there's no way they're gonna make like 2 and then 4. We're not getting a Sachin route. I'm so fucking mad. Tsukihime DLC? Dude, it's the only way. It's the only way. May 2nd. How do you feel about the Beef Stroganoff song? Again, I have only watched 1 1/4 seasons of Symphogear, so I know it's a Symphogear joke. But be gentle, please. Is this coping? Don't give me hope. I'm sorry. I don't want to disappoint anyone. Next. 2 hours ago. Are there any upcoming shows, music, games, or whatever that you're really looking forward to? Hard mode, no Nasuverse. Oh, fuck you. Obviously Tsukihime, but I can't say that. Let me think. I don't know. It sounds like kind of old or jaded, but like I've been really burned out on new shit. I think I've just been disappointed too many times. The last thing I was like super excited for was the new Boogie Pop anime, because Boogie Pop Phantom was great, but it never adapted like it takes place between the first 2 light novels. So the original light novel story like was never adapted into an anime. They made like a live action movie of it, I think. I didn't watch it. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna be amazing. They got the guy who did the music for Ping Pong to do it. Oh, I'm so excited. And I watched 2 episodes. It was a big fucking mess. I was like, I hate this. This sucks, actually. I used to be really excited about Rebuild of Eva when I was super, super into Evangelion. And as time's gone on, I've been like, I hate this, actually. I don't like this. So, if you ask, I don't know what I'm looking forward to. Let me think. I guess... Shoot, this is where I would say the Third Heavens Feel movie, but I already saw it. I guess the last Rebuild of Ava? Just because it'll be done with? Maybe? Who knows? We'll see. I'll find something that surprises me that I'm excited about. Violet Evergarden. I didn't see Violet Evergarden. Would you believe it? Takako, why don't you have infinite time to read all visual novels and watch all anime? Man, if you could have seen me in high school, I watched like 15 airing shows a season, and I did my homework, and I had no fucking problem. I don't know where I got my energy or the time. Unreal. No, Nasuverse might have been too hard. Ah! So it was you! You did this! That's alright. Not watching a live-action adaptation of a light novel sounds like a good... Yeah. I have the keyframe book for it. What, Violet Evergarden? Hello, Keishan, how are you? We're doing a Q&A. I used to go super hard in anime and VNs, then VTubers happened. Man, anyway, here's something really embarrassing. I probably shouldn't say this, actually. Like, a year and a half ago, before VTubers got super popular, I had a friend who was really into them, and we roomed together at a con. It was like the only time I saw him, and I did not know how deep into VTubers he had become. And while we were all trying to go to sleep, he was watching Korone and I think Okayu play a game, and he was like, they love each other so much. I was like, VTubers are just so dumb. Like, I'm not even into streaming. Why would I watch someone watch an anime character play a game? That's so dumb. And then I changed my mind entirely like a few months ago, and I wrote him a formal apology. I was like, hey, that thing I said, I'm really sorry. I understand now. He was like, yeah, I understand. Have I ever watched Summer Game Fest? No, I'm not familiar with what that is. What is it? Character development? Yeah, people can change, it turns out. Oops. Did I get to my question yet? I don't know which one. Was yours the one that just said, meet me behind the gym? I was gonna say, I think you got the wrong whatever, buddy. The leather club's 2 blocks down. Was that one you? It sounded like you. No? Really? I thought for sure that was a Nelson question. Damn, I guess I beefed it then. Oh well. Most likely no. We've only done like 5 anime ones so far. And I don't think you would have sent me one of those. Honestly, dissing Korone and Okayu's true love is definitely deserving of a formal apology. Summer Game Fest is a game event before E3. I'm not like super into video games. I want to become more into games. As weird as that sounds, I guess. People have so much passion for it. It's like, oh, I want to understand, you know? So, eventually. But no, I have not kept up with any game announcements. All I know about this year's E3 is like they announced a new Soulsborne-esque-ish game, right? And people were like losing their shit about it on Twitter, I think. Who knows? Yeah, that was my friend's experience after plugging them VTubers all of 2019. Then after March, I was taking live AR pictures. They were like, "What are VTuber? What is a VTuber?" I'm not super into VTubers, but it's been growing on me. I like how friendly it is. Yeah. To be honest, I find that there's 2 different appeals between like the corporate VTubers and the indie ones. And I like certain things about both of them. So now I feel the same. Sometimes I don't get psyched for E3, really. The only event I get like really fucking stoked about every year is One Fest. And I don't need any more figures, so I don't know why I do this to myself. I can't help but I enjoy, I suppose. I'm technically past being a game guy, and now I'm a game industry meme guy. What the fuck? That's so cool. That's awesome. What the fuck? I do have to move on, because I'll never finish it if I don't. If I was in an anime or a video game, which seiyuu would I want to voice me? Okay, ideally, I would want it to be Kanae Ito, who did Senna, but my voice is too low, so I think she could do the attitude, but I don't think it would come naturally. So, my answer is Marina Inoue, who did, what did she do? She did Yoko and Gurren Lagann. She did Armin, Attack on Titan. What else did she do? She did the main girl in Haganai Yozora. I feel like she did a bunch of other big stuff that I'm blanking on. The center part girl in Zetsubo Sensei. The main person in Comfer. The main girl in High School of the Dead. Yeah, I've always really liked Marina, you know, I think she's like woefully undercast. What can you do? Her and Yu Kobayashi both. Hamako and P3P. Was that her? Miyuki Sawashiro? Oh my god. I'm not cool enough to be Miyuki Sawashiro. Significant other and I are house shopping, and one requirement is having a nerd hobby room where you can put figure display cabinets. Your brains are huge. It's good to plan that out in advance. That's very important. Very important. Last anime-related question. Why does Kaiji make time move at 2x speed? I cannot answer you besides the fact that, like, every moment is extreme. Everyone is yelling. Everyone is feeling so strongly. That has to be it. Surely. There's no other answer. Every moment of Kaiji feels like an eternity. But it also feels like it goes by in a snap. So, my answer is a non-answer, but it is me saying, yeah, I feel the same way. Do I like Obito Uchiha's tend? Honestly, I used to be really into Naruto when I was in middle school. And how far did I even get? Probably when Sasuke left the village. I didn't really get that far into it, but I was super into it for like what was out at the time. And then once I got into stuff like Fooly Cooly, I was like, oh, I'm out of shonen actually. I guess that's not entirely true. I've liked what I've seen of My Hero, which is like a season. Oops. I feel like I watched something more shonen-y recently, but I can't remember what it was. I still want to watch Hunter x Hunter though. Is Attack on Titan a shonen or a seinen? I can't tell if gratuitous violence makes for seinen. You know what I mean? Or does it just depend on what manga it's or what magazine it's published in? Who knows? Mighty Sherm, we have people in the chat that haven't caught up on Kaiji. Shush, 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 shush. It's shonen because they're kids. Somehow I don't think that's... Well, sure. I'll let it pass just this once. My Hero Academia group watch win. Fucking never. Never. I can't hold a group watch for 5 seasons or whatever, man. There's no way. I need to like digest shonen at my own pace. I can't binge it and I can't rush it. I don't know. I'm weird. Who knows? Watching shonen does make me want to lift really bad though. It's good for that. It makes me want to get fit as fuck. Maria Holic group watch win. I never watched it live. I still have to. I spent my time watching like fucking Natsu no Arashi and I didn't watch the 2nd season of Maria Holic. I never watched Hitamari Sketch. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm so embarrassing. Onagai Muscle. And here's something embarrassing. So I tweeted that I went back to the gym yesterday. I signed back up to go with my local friends that I had gone with for a long time. And back when we originally were going like 3 times a week, every week, like we never missed. Oh, it was phenomenal. That was around when How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift was airing. And so once a week, we would go back to their place and we'd hang out, we'd get dinner, and we would watch the dumbbell show. And then COVID happened and we stopped going to the gym. And I was like, well, we can't keep watching it because it's not right. Like, we can't watch this if we haven't worked out. So we've got like 4 episodes left, I think. I never finished it. But now we're back at the gym. So now I can finally finish Dumbbell. Natsu no Arashi is such an underrated show. I think I was too young for it, to be honest. I think whatever comedy it had and like all the references it made just kind of went over my head. So I got through it because it was Shaft and it was airing. I'm not sure if I'd feel differently now that I'm older. I didn't watch Sorry Demo either. I wanted to. I saw all of Zetsubou Sensei though. I saw a lot of Shaft shit, but not not everything, unfortunately. Do I know that my hero? I did know that, Keyshawn. Fit maid, so true. But this maid can always get fitter, so we have to keep trying. There's an unspoken thing that there's like shonen for middle school kids and magazines for high school age with more violence. Fair, reasonable. Shonen and Shonen Plus. I think a Simple Gear watch would be super hype and then I can catch up. True. True. Maria Holic's a 10 out of 10 anime. That's a strong claim, Cream Betweens. But I won't fight you on it. But not the maid stuff. Yeah, I know. There's a maid in Maria Holic. Fuck up. Alright. Which category should I do next? I guess food? Oh, there's only one in here. Favorite ice cream flavor? Oh, that's hard. It depends on what mood I'm in, I think. Let me think. If I'm in like a normal mood, I really like a good mint chocolate chip, to be honest. It's very refreshing. If I'm on my period I could fuck shit up mood, I'll get like there's this ice cream that the local ice cream place has that's like a peanut butter ripple in vanilla. It's so good. And they have one that's like what's even in it? Chocolate and like graham cracker bits. Oh, it's so good. It's kind of s'moresy. But my usual is just like mint choco, I guess. Do I like Ginyu Fort? I really don't know anything about Dragon Ball. I'm sorry. I'm not super seasoned in shonen stuff, unfortunately, Keisha. Sorry. Unsubscribed mint choco sucks. Yeah, okay, fucking fight me. Do me a favor, Power Nelson. Get yourself a bowl of mint chocolate ice cream and chocolate chip and put some peanut butter in it and mix it around. Shit's so good and no one believes me. It's so good and no one believes me. Everyone says Takako, that's fucked up. I say you're fucked up. I was in the Don Quixote and Akiba. Fucking the Don Quixote and Akiba gives me claustrophobia. When I heard Onagai Muscle playing, I followed it to a display stocked full of powder protein powder. Takako normal mode versus Takako blood rush mode. Speaking of ice cream, I learned today that Tiger Tail is Canadian. I've never heard of Tiger Tail. I don't know what that is. Making me want ice cream just to prove you wrong. Graham cracker ice cream sounds decadent. Anything with graham cracker in it is so good. Okay, let's fight. Whatever. What, you're putting peanut butter in your ice cream? What the fuck? That's like the least weird part about what I said. What are you talking about? Everyone likes peanut butter and ice cream. You're such a weirdo. The fuck Choco rules. Tiger Tail is a dumb name called by its real name, Creamsicle. Oh, is that what it is? What a weird name for Creamsicle. Have I ever watched Ushio and Totora? No, I haven't, unfortunately. I want to make a an analyst so I can link it. Everyone can look at what all I've seen, but I haven't set it up yet. And damn, we stay winning yet again. Oh, ribbons of black licorice. Ew! Oh! Black licorice is so bad. What? Oh, thank you! Wait, is that what it means? Eh? What does that mean? Huh? No! The chat says Power Nelson's continuing the gift sub they got from Beppa. But in my mini feed, it doesn't say you've like... It doesn't say you've... What does that mean? Does it mean you renewed it? I guess? That's weird. It didn't, like, notify me in the mini feed, and the thing popped up. Thank you anyway. I appreciate it. Hot take, but B&J PB have baked is mid as fuck. I don't remember what's in it, but you must be right, because I really like peanut butter and ice cream, and I don't buy it. Essentially renewal. Thank you. I appreciate it. We found the breaking point. Takako, whatever. Whatever. Black licorice is gross. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Bakun found this, this licorice candy. I guess it's from Europe. It's black, I think, supposed to be black licorice flavored. It's fucking gross. It's so strong. It's so bad. It's not just like black licorice. You put it in your mouth and it's so fucking salty. You like have to spit it out. Your body like rejects it. It's so fucked up. I want to find the name for it. I'll ask her for the name and I'll post it. I'll be like, look at this shit Bakun tried to poison me with. Europeans really on another level. I did not expect that an ice cream question would be so controversial. What do you mean? Sea salt licorice? No. I mean, maybe it is. There was a name for it. Hold on. Stand by. Oh yeah, can you hear my typing? How loud is it compared to how it used to be? Oh, salmiak? Is that it? Is this it? Wait. I think this is it? Yeah, salty licorice. This shit is absolutely kimoy. I could not eat it. I tried to, and my body said, that's poison. This stuff. It's there, but kind of softer. Okay. I'm really glad. This shit. Fuck that. Absolutely not. I think this is it anyway. Oh, it's so salty. Just remembering it gives me shivers. Oh, thank you. How do I feel about saltwater taffy? I like it. I really only eat it if I'm on like a summer vacation on the boardwalk with my parents. I don't like seek out taffy. I feel like that's the only appropriate place to eat it. I really don't I don't eat a lot of like chewy candy, you know? I don't know. It's just a sensory thing. Oh well. That's gross. Yeah, it is. Let's see. There was only one in the foods. What should I do? What category should I do? I guess music? What do you feel is your most controversial music opinion? 11 days ago by Hikage Kyun. I don't know if I have any really controversial ones. I guess that I like bad music. I guess not. My favorite band is Churches. And they're pretty, like, traditionally accepted, I think. I like rhymes and, why am I blanking? I really like Liz Phair and, generic pop punk bullshit. I don't know. I think a lot of people shit on, like, generic pop music. I think there's, like, a weird elitism, you know what I mean? And well, I think there's probably a place for it. It's like, I think it's fine for people to like bad music, air quotes bad, you know what I mean? I really don't think it's as big a deal as people think. I think I can listen to Kesha and have a fine time, and it's fine. Oh, thank you for following, Odette. I guess my controversial opinion is that everyone cares too much about what kind of music other people listen to in a judgy way, and I don't think it really matters that much. If I want to listen to the Veronicas, that's what I'm gonna do, you know? Who cares? I was expecting something like high school cringe music phases. We butter. I don't know what BVB or we butter our bread with butter is, but the fact that. See, I don't even think my like embarrassing high school music taste is that bad because I just use the general. I liked I don't know, Fall Out Boy and like Blink and Sum 41. I have a friend who like very, very sincerely tells me that Broken Side is good music. And I piss myself every time. I think it's so funny. Oh my god. I listen to idol music 24/7. I can confirm that people care too much about the music I listen to. I unironically love Kesha. Okay, here's my controversial opinion. I think old Kesha is, like, substantially better than new Kesha, and I feel really, really bad saying it because, like, she was very, abused at the time. She wasn't making the music she wanted to, so I feel like a fucking dick saying, yeah, like, the stuff she was doing when she was in a terrible place was a lot better, actually, but she's, like, unrecognizable. I guess... Oh, is that Black Veil Bride? A lot of my friends were into them. I never listened to them. Is Breaking Benjamin cringe? I listened to them for a while. Is Breaking Benjamin cringe? What the fuck? What can you do? Eh? Oh, thank you for 15 bits, Keyshawn. I appreciate it. Not really, they're pretty mid. Hey, you wanna fucking fight? You wanna... Wait, can my mic pick up my knuckles cracking? Alright, close your eyes and imagine me threatening you. Okay, I only got one crack out of it. I hope that went through. I hope my threat went through to you. Alright, let's see. 2 hours ago from Anonymous. What's my favorite song for chilling out? What's one for getting hyped up? Man, I gotta think. I guess I don't really, like, listen to music to get hyped up, I think. If I wanted to, like... I don't know. Normally when I think of stuff like that, I think like, oh, stuff that I would listen to when I'm working out or whatever, right? But if I'm at the gym, I'm working out with friends, so I'll just talk to them. And if I'm working out at home, I'll like take that time to catch up on YouTube videos or whatever from creators I follow. So I guess at this point, I really don't listen to a lot of music when I work out. I maintain there's no better hype workout song than Emmy. All right, fair. That's fair. Have I ever listened to Linkin Park? Yeah, I unironically like Linkin Park. I'll never forget. A while ago, my friend sent me a video where someone called Linkin Park rap rock for pillow punchers, and I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever heard. Rap rock for pillow punchers. As for music for chilling out, I guess churches? Their stuff is like a go-to for me. And it's all pretty, no matter how, like, I guess air quotes fast it is, it's all pretty chill. I think Lauren's voice is just very easy to listen to. Big stretch. Listen, Linkin Park hit during grade 8, and I was about it for a while. Why stop? Why give up now? Let me see. Oh god, I haven't heard this in forever. I never finished Okami Kakushi. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see, what do we got? I put the nice ones in a folder labeled compliment because I don't take compliments well and I didn't know how to handle them, so I'll run through. What about Simple Plan? Yeah, but I don't want to admit it. Don't tell anyone. If I say I like Simple Plan live on stream, Power Nelson's gonna make fun of me for like a month, so no, I have to say they're bad, actually. I listened to, Newfound Glory recently for the first time in forever. Oh my god, I've never heard a man sing through his nose harder. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm phasing out of my body. You're already making jokes about me as we speak. Where? Don't do that. Don't tell me that, first of all. I had no idea who Churches was until playing Death Stranding. That's right, they did the image song for it, right? Jesus. They're so talented. All right, let me get through the nice ones now, cause I'll edit. All right. 2 hours ago, I don't know what made you decide to become a VTuber, but I'm really grateful that you did. cute. Well, I don't even know. This is so dumb. I don't even know if the people who wrote these are here right now. Please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Why I became a VTuber. Man, I'm already so overwhelmed that my brain is blanking. I can't answer your question. I really like talking about my hobbies, and I like having fun with people, and I thought it would be really cool if I could do those things while socializing with people, and I could maybe make a community where we would like talk about shared hobbies and enjoy things together, I guess. Okay, there, that's done. 10 days ago, how are you so smart and funny? I can't tell if this is supposed to be facetious. I will instead interpret it as an insult. Fuck you. 2 hours ago, how many people do you think Oshi for you? Maybe like 1 if we're talking unironically. I think this is a joke. May 3rd, how is your brain so huge? It's fucking enormous. It really weighs me down sometimes, honestly. 4 days ago, will you remember all of us when you hit 1 million followers and become rich and famous? I also think this is meant to be a joke, so I'll say, no, I already don't know who you are. Okay, that's done. Cool. Nice. Talk about it. I refuse. I love how the singer of churches has the thickest, adorable Scottish accent when she isn't singing. She's so cute. Ah!
Corbin_J cheered. X100. I simp for maze.
Thank you, Corbin. Thank you for the 100 biddies and for maid simpin. I appreciate it. Can I get banned for that? You weren't supposed to say the S word on Twitch, right? Or is that just like a temporary thing? Hello, you are my Oshi and ironic. Don't say that. I'll get overwhelmed. Please. Thank you. Stop!
Hikage Kian cheered. X100. Maid simping?
I can't handle hearing it in the text-to-speech voice. That sounds so funny. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Hikage-kyun. Thank you for maid simpin. Sounds so dumb. You're not allowed to use it as an insult. That's so funny. Eh?
An anonymous cheerer cheered. X300.
What? Thank you. Thank you for 300 bits, anonymous cheer.
Buttwise operator cheered.
But twice. But
Big
twice.
simping spendin' bits.
But twice. Thank you for cheering 100 bits, but twice operator. You can't hype train. I'm in the middle of my questions. It's an incredibly kind gesture, but I have ADHD, so I get distracted really bad. If I don't get through them now, I can't. Thank you. Stop!
Hikage Kian cheered. X100. Stan Takako?
You don't stop! Oh my god! Why is this happening?
Corbin_J cheered. X500. Hype train.
Oh my
Gigawork
god!
has gifted 5 subs to viewers.
Thank you for... I already forget what I last...
An anonymous cheerer cheered. X100.
I already forget what I last thanked people for. Thank you for cheering 500 bits, Corbin. Thank you so much. Stop! Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs, Gigaworm. I really appreciate it. Thank you for gifting a sub to Ensure Shack, Mokori Banana Teen, which is, oh my god. Glizzy Goddess 710, Permanent Red, and Space Onesan. Noxer says Poggies. Thank you for... Somehow there's a delay. Corbin, enjoy your strawberry macaron 1000 bits badge.
2 cheered.
Thank you for gifting 100 bits, anonymous cheerer. Just ignore the train going by the window. Keep answering questions. No, no, people are doing nice things, so I do have to thank them. Someone protect this. Shut the fuck up. Thank you for gifting 5 subs, Corbin, to Energy Tortoise, Blazing Confetti, Tortilla, Mr. Knite, and Cookies and... Yo! Someone got the username Cookies and Cream? That's so sick. Man, I really just want to hear TTS read my mail. I talked over it. I'm so sorry. Thank you for 100 bits, level up. Since the train is leaving the station, I'm putting this here. Hold on. Putting what? Putting what where? Taka goes, stop! Thank you for...
An anonymous cheerer cheered. X100.
Thank you for 100 bits, anonymous kun. I appreciate it. Why? You don't need to do this!
Fried Weasel cheered. X2500. Instructions unclear. Is this how I tell Takako she is my Oshi VTuber?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up! I'm gonna cry! I'm gonna cry! Stop! I won't actually cry this time!
Midlist author cheered. X1000. I forgot to ask in the CC, but what flavor is the ring pop in your header art on your main theme?
It's not supposed to be a ring pop! It's supposed to be Morganite!
Lopalip 2 cheered. X100. Real talk.
Thank
I
you
had
very
people
much,
IRL
Sir Fried
talk
Weasel.
over it too,
You
but
calling me your
worth it.
Oshi means unironically more to me than you know. You're being a bitch minimalist. You know it's not supposed to be a ring pop. You're just being rude, but I'll thank you anyway because your gesture is extremely kind. I'll allow you to dunk on me because you paid me.
My Tiger 1 cheered. X100. 1 Oshi.
Thank you for the other 100 bits level up. Thank you for 100 bits, Mighty Germ. I think honest is so dumb, but thank you in general to everybody for supporting. It's been like, what, 2 months now?
Hikage
Almost
Kian
exactly.
cheered. X100. Takako grasped on the new mic.
Thank
This is
you.
the best made upgrade
Oh
yet.
my god, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Honestly, I'm so glad because
Gigawarp cheered. X1000. Flustered maid is cute.
I'm trying. Oh, I forgot I have to hold it now. There, thank you. You get a blushy maid. Just for now. Just for a little bit. Thank you for 1,000 bits, Gigawarp. I appreciate it, especially on top of the subs you gifted. It's very sweet. Like, level 5 scam true. Talk up bank. I'll hold on to all your money carefully. Don't worry. Thank you so much, really. It's very kind of all of you.
Nanomachiner has gifted 5 subs to viewers.
Thank you for... Tears are back. Okay. Thank you for gifting 5 subs, Nanomachiner, to Leon and Alice, Heinedian, Odette, Luke Pixels, and Requested. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's give this maid a second one. Now I can pay for it myself. I'm a strong, independent maidel. I promise. I can manage it myself. Besides, I know you're just kidding around, but that's a very expensive goal to have. So that's something that I'm going to cover by myself. From a realistic standpoint, it would be. Huh?
Bep Bup cheered. X5000. Made love.
Thank you, Beppa. Thank you for 5,000 bits. That's really sweet. I'm kind of speechless. Sorry, hold on. What I was gonna say was, from a realistic standpoint, I would like to get to the point in the future streaming where I can make enough from streaming to support improving my stream, if that makes sense. Because right now it is like sort of coming out of pocket. Did you know I still haven't been paid yet? Because it like rolls over for the month or whatever. So I haven't made anything from Twitch yet besides like the Streamlabs donations, which is just a conversation topic. I'm not like telling you this. It's only like a few days until it finally comes through. I guess I'm just talking, but that's more or less a discussion about how Twitch works than my circumstance in particular. I guess what I'm saying is like, I think it would be really nice if I could get to a point where I could like stream and do what I want streaming just from streaming. Like, I don't intend to ever stop working, right? Does that make sense? To be honest, I don't, like, I've thought about it, right? Because I do some freelance work from home online, and I don't think I'm the type that could ever do that, like, permanently. Thank you so much for the hype train tonight. That was really, really kind, and I appreciate it more than I can put into words, you know? It sounds dramatic, but, like, there's only so many ways I can say thank you, I think, right? But I mean it when I say it, you know? What was I saying? Yeah, I do some freelance work from home and stuff, and to be honest, I think I'm the kind of person who, like, needs some kind of schedule. Like, I stick to a gym schedule much, much better if I'm physically going to the gym, because it's set in my head that it's like, okay, well, I've already, like, packed my clothes, I have to go to this place, right? And especially if I'm going with friends, like, someone is waiting for me there, so of course I'm going to get it done. And I think it's the same way where, like, I think if I was home, unless I had my own non-apartment place, like my own house, right? And I could have separate spaces for, like, work area and free time. I think I'm the type of person that, like, would get too distracted too easily unless I had an entirely separate space, right? That's just, like, not feasible in today's economy. I guess I'm rambling, but what I'm saying is, like, I think I don't intend to ever stop, like, physically going to work, right? Or having a full-time job, because I think, like, the action of going to work helps me work better, if that makes sense. But circling back around, yeah, what I'm saying is, like, I do think it'd be cool if, like, my streaming could support my streaming, right? Using hobby money to support hobby. I think that'd be really cool. Self-hypnosis. Is that what we're doing? 367%. Can we hit 420? Nice. Yesterday was June 9th, and none of you said nice. I'm really pissed off. I expected better from you. I took a sip from my wine and I clipped through the fucking screen. Do you see it? Nice, nice. Oh, are you saying it twice to try to make up for it? It's too late. You've already disappointed me. Try again next year, okay? You think I know the date? Yeah, fair, reasonable. I'm waiting for the actual 6/9 is in the 6th of September. It's 9/6, you ding dong. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's just two people refusing to interact with each other. Stupid. Takako ascended momentarily. I do it all the time. Canadians rise up. Unless you're European. Oh! I understand now. You're not a ding-dong, I'm the ding-dong. Day, month, year supremacy. Metric dating system. I made this joke to a friend the other day, but I was like, man, people always talk about how the metric system makes so much more sense than the imperial system just because everything's divisible by 10. But it's like, if you can't do math, then neither of them are better. So who really cares, right? Just a little joke. Just a little joke. Please laugh. You guys are just... Someone's really gonna come in my chat and be like, haha, this date setup is valid. You guys are idiots. And I'm just gonna have to sit there and be like, yeah, what? Yeah. Endless garden. I remember having a username. Wait. You wanna see something? Okay, here. Watch this. I'm gonna really show my age here. You ready? Unrecognized command! No, wait! I styled on it so bad that Twitch didn't know what to do with it. Hold on. Is it because I put periods around it? Old maid. Fuck you. There. Okay. It's not as it doesn't look as cool as it did before, but whatever. Too old. Don't old maid me, you bitch. Okay, big controversial take. Fahrenheit is better because it's the human scale. 0 is fucking cold, and 100 is fucking hot. 50 is the middle. What is this, man? It's my cool 2005 DeviantArt username version of my name. Fuck off. Anyway, we're moving on. Oh, which category should I do? I guess life. Do I have any good con stories? Yeah. Actually, yeah, I do have one. Besides the general, like, nostalgic going to cons with friends. Oh my god, that's so charming. Accidents. I'm gonna start shouting the gamer word. Yeah, Bayonetta. I'll yell it at the top of my lungs. But IRC, I never used IRC. I was too stupid, so I didn't know how. It was my favorite Exit Trance Presence album. Man, I don't know. I like individual tracks. I don't know if I could pick out an album. I used to listen to, what was the one I used to listen to all the time? I'd have to hear it at this point. It's been years. But I used to listen to him a lot. I was cyber free. Oh my god, you're really taking me back. Holy shit. Oh my god. I couldn't possibly tell you my old usernames. The good part is I've had, like, no lie, maybe like 100 usernames. That's not true. Maybe like 50 usernames since I started using the internet. So, like, there's literally no way to find my middle school cringe because it's absolutely, like, it's so many degrees removed from wherever I am now. This is a huge relief to me. I'm so glad. Speed anime trans best. My email address as a kid was 1 point contained the name Satan 180s. Holy shit. No, okay, never mind. I had a really embarrassing one, but I'm not sharing it with you, obviously. One username for porn sites, one for everything else. Now, this is holds up sport. All right, do you guys want me to read the Penguin of... All right. I'll read you a good old copy pasta. I'll make your stomachs turn. I'll do it in a... All right.
Hi everyone, I'm new, holds up spork. My name is Katie, but please call me the Penguin of Doom. LOL, as you can see, I'm very random. That's why I came here, to meet random people like me. I'm 13 years old. I'm mature for my age, though. I like to watch Invader Zim with my girlfriend. I'm bisexual. If you don't like that, please deal with it, fucking queen. It's my favorite TV show because it's really random. My girlfriend is also random, of course, but I want to meet more random people, smiley face. Like they say, the more the merrier. Lol. Anyways, I hope to make a lot of friends here, so please comment a lot on this. Doom! That's me being random again. XD, see ya! Love and Waffles, the Penguin of Doom.
How many years did I shave off your life? If you have to expose me to these horrific usernames, I get to expose you to this. Oh, good. We got a... So, did you know Boxy's still around? She just have, like, an NFT or something? I forget. I know she did, like, what was her fucking name? I'm blanking. I could Google it easily. She was doing some, like, interview shit. I, like, came across her by accident, I think, and I was super confused. Bakun Wiz. It really does hit harder out loud. Usually it's like you read it and you're like, oh, that stings a little. But when you hear it, it's like, oh no, I can't make it stop. That's fucked. I'm fucking shriveling into a cringe singularity. I mean, he was boxing at like Gaia Online. Oh my god. Would you believe I never got into Gaia? I didn't play MapleStory either. I was too dumb to play MMOs. I like didn't understand it. Boxy's cashed into the doxing and obsession of her underage self. Honestly, if you've gone through as much as I'm sure that girl has, she probably has every right to make a living off of it, to be honest. It's the only way to win. It's the only way to, like, get anything positive out of the experience. You just have to, like, use it to your advantage. I respect it. I don't care. How long until NF made? It's just a picture of me flipping you off. I sell it for, like, 10 billion bits. I didn't understand Gaia because I was expecting gameplay and there wasn't any. I remember the height of Boxy, what a shit show. Man, their first professional art job at Gaia? That's so sick, actually. NFT sold for 32K. Sheesh! Holy shit. Oh my god. That's scary shit. Oh yeah, any good con stories? Yes, actually, you guys have seen that Garugamesh SoccerCon video, right? So the guy who says Garugamesh is a voice actor named Greg Ayers. I talked about him in a recent stream where I pulled up the NHK "Be Gone, Dirty Whores" dub clip because he voices Yamazaki. I like they're con guests that I've met, right? Like I've gotten their autographs on shit. I didn't go to his like autograph signing. I didn't even go to his panel. He like walked past me in a crowded, it wasn't even a hall, it was like outside. I was at Anime Next one year and I didn't even know he was there. And I walked past him through a gazebo and we were getting shuffled around and I was like, wait, are you Greg Ayers? And he's like, yeah, dude. And then we went our ways. But the rarity of it and the fact that I recognized him and he was so excited by it was enough to make it a special experience. My real exciting con story is I got Ishike's autograph and he told me my name was pretty. I got all embarrassed. Thank you, based Ishike. They made us shut the fuck up. The SoccerCon commercial and Pandora's box are identical relics. Oh my god, it. Oh! No, wait, there's another con story. I had a Korean barbecue with Itaru Hinoe, the artist who did like Clannad and Kenon Air and stuff. She was super sweet. She's like really short and she was dressed in Lolita and her friend went with her. She's super shy and she kept like cutting the meat into smaller bits and being like, the pieces in America are so big, how does anyone eat them? It was really funny. She's so cute. Shorter than me? Yeah, somehow. So Sayori. She's like a very small, kind Chinese mom. She's so sweet. No shit, real shit. I won't go into it more, but like, yeah, she was super nice. I actually do have a lot of really cool con stories, but I gotta save them, you know? Also, Rie Kukumiya, like, it doesn't sound like that in real life. Alright, next question. Daishoku. Shock. Kuma shock. Next question. May 2nd. Do you have good posture? No, but I at least keep catching myself. I keep catching, because I keep like looking down at my phone on my desk and it's fucking with me. At work, I mean. I keep looking down. But I've considered getting actually a waist trainer. Not for weight or body image stuff, but because I hear it like makes you fucking sit up straight. And that entices me. The idea of that is very good. I've been like pretty fucked up about my posture lately. Not as in like it's gotten worse, but as in I've gotten worried about it because it's like it's only gonna get worse, right? You know? Like you only get more bent over as you get older, so it's like I can't afford to start leaning now, you know what I mean? Whatever. Takaba-chan, I know. Okay, anyway. Remember she was cast as a Love Live mom? My favorite voice actress was cast as Honoka's sister, and I lost my fucking marbles. 2 hours ago, you've obtained the Holy Grail. It grants the following wish. It can tell you the truth about anything regarding yourself or events in your life, past, present, or future, including anything about other people as it relates to you. What would you want to know? I thought about this. I didn't have as much time to think about my answers beforehand as I did last time because I was setting up the microphone and stuff. But I did give it some thought, and to be honest, I couldn't think of anything. I'm pretty like happy with where I am now in life, I guess. Even that feels weird to say. I think I spent a lot of time whatever, it's weird to say, but like I spent a lot of time as a teen being unhappy with where I was, right? So I think I am so happy with where I am now that it's like if I'm asked a question like this, like if you could know the truth about anything in the past, what would you want to know? Or like, is there anything you'd do differently? Honestly, I think it sounds stereotypical, but I think my answer would be nothing. I think I'm pretty okay, you know, no matter what. And it sounds kind of dumb, but like, I think I'm grateful that I'm able to say that, you know? It's not like I haven't, like, suffered or whatever, or things haven't been hard, but the fact that I can, like, live life and be, you know, all right with where I'm at, even if things aren't easy or they're painful, I think even that is something to be grateful for. Is that too sentimental? You asked me a very deep question, so I gave you a deep answer. There you go. No, see, okay, you get it. In the words of the immortal Lil Wayne, all this bullshit had made me strong. It made me strong, yeah. Of course, it's Center for Big Brain Tech is possible. Yeah, exactly. I always have a big brain. Next question. How/where did you learn to cook 3 days ago? If you had 15 minutes to prepare a delicious meal, what would you make? I learned how to cook off the internet. My mom is a really bad cook. I love her to death. She has like 5 dishes that she makes really well. But my mom is not a great cook, and my dad never cooked. In fact, my mom was such a bad cook that for years I thought I did not like any vegetables. I did not like pork. I didn't like grilled chicken. I didn't like steak, really. I thought pretty much all fish was gross. And then I moved out, and I learned how to cook, and I was like, oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no, Mom. Oh, no, Mom. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's just you. Oh, no. I went to a Filipino friend's house, and his Filipino mom made these pork chops, and they were so good. And when she told me we were gonna have pork chops, I was like, oh no, I don't like pork chops. Then I had it, and I didn't have to, it wasn't like a shoe. I didn't have to chew on it for forever, and I was like, oh no, my mom's just really white. That's the issue. It's not that I don't like pork. Pretty much the same. I thought I hated steak because everyone in my family liked their steak super well done. Yeah, my dad liked his steak well done with ketchup on it, and that was just like the norm. And then I moved out, and the world was so much wider than I thought. So no, I learned all my cooking on my own from the internet. I will link you a website. I decided, I guess like 3 or 4 years ago now. I definitely, I'm just pulling it up. I definitely, mentioned this on an earlier stream at some point, but, I decided all of a sudden I want to learn to cook Japanese food. That would make me happy. I can't cook for shit, but I want to know. And I followed a bunch of recipes from this girl. I think she's a Japanese immigrant housewife who lives in, I think, California, and she just, like, makes all these recipes at home, all the shit, how to prepare mochi, how to prepare like all this delicious salmon and shit, and like all of her shit is good. I think the only thing I made from here that didn't come out right was the ginger rice, and that's probably my bad. So like, yeah, I just followed this. At this point, I'm pretty satisfied with my ability to cook Japanese food. I'd really like to, oh, I made a list actually. I want to learn to cook some Indian dishes. And I want to learn how to cook Korean dishes, I think, because I don't know shit about Korean cooking. I'm okay on Mexican food, but I want to make better Mexican food. And I'm okay on Italian, but I could probably make better Italian. And I would love to, because there aren't like, how do I put it? There's some really good Indian restaurants around here, and really good Mexican restaurants, right? But like, because of that, I don't need to cook it. That's stupid, because I would still like to, but they're not high on the priority list. But they're like, the Japanese food around here is good, but it's kind of lacking, you know what I mean? And it's the same with the Korean food. So it's like, those are things that I want to be able to prepare by myself. Honestly, cheaper. So I guess it's like that. There are things, but yeah, there's like, I haven't really found Italian restaurant around here that I've been like satisfied with. So I'm like, okay, well I should just learn that, you know? I make some really, really good pasta sauce though. Red sauce, tomato sauce. Oh, it's so good. If you chop up, if you dice into tiny bits carrots, it takes out the acidity of the tomato. It's so good. So good. And it freezes amazing. So you can make a huge batch and you can just freeze it and keep it in your fridge. Just like defrost it for, you know, the week that you use it. So good. Anyway, to answer the other half of your question, if I had 15 minutes, what would I make? I'm assuming I already have the ingredients, in which case I would make you Why am I blanking? What's it called? Oyakodon. You just make a bowl of rice, and then you make, chicken and egg. And some onions. Here. Here. Oh, I looked up oyakodon for pictures, and the first result in Google Images was just the Just One cookbook. Yeah, I urge everyone to try this recipe. It's extremely easy, especially if you cheat and you use rotisserie chicken for the chicken. You don't even have to cook it. Oyakodon is a war crime? What do you mean? What does that mean? What? It's all protein and rice. It's a great doji. Oh, that's what you meant. Anyway, I'm not huge on fennel because it reminds me too much of licorice, but I appreciate the place that it has in some dishes. I gotta make it worth by making several meals worth at once. I know, that's my only complaint with Japanese food. A lot of the recipes that I've learned are like one and done, you know what I mean? There aren't a lot of like make for the whole week dishes that I've learned. I don't know, I mean, I've made, like even now I have like shiozake frozen in the fridge or freezer. I can just make salted salmon whenever I want, I just have to put it in the oven, but like, you know, you find a way. You find a way. Fennel sucks, all my homies hate fennel. Hello, Sifty. How are you? Korean is probably the most approachable foreign food to Americans. I'd say Mexican is. I think Mexican is more widely accepted, and I think anything with like pickled flavors in it is inherently disliked by a lot of boomers because it's too weird. It doesn't have the weirdness of raw fish, at least usually, but I don't know. I think if you gave someone like a spicy rice cake soup or like tofu or whatever and they're over 50, they'd be like, what is this? You know what I mean? It's my only argument. If you could steal any one thing in the world and you could physically carry it, what would you steal and why would you steal it? Someone else's pride, because I don't have any. Gyudon. Gyudon's so good. Oh, fuck, I want gyudon now. I don't have any pickled ginger or... Oh my god. The real tech is to go to H Mart and to buy the pre-marinated beef and cheat and just use that for gyudon. Yo, new to stream, what's up? Hello, Smart Ninja Bro, how are you? We're just doing a Q&A. And by Q&A, I mean someone asks a question, then we ramble for 10 minutes. Tried to give my grandparents mapo tofu one time, and I swear they were picking out headstones. One time I made my parents, what was it? Teriyaki salmon, I think? They were, like, super hesitant. Okay, my mom was super hesitant. She isn't, like, huge on Japanese food because she thinks it's all, like, raw fish. I do not understand why. My mom also really doesn't like the smell of curry. So, like, in her words, most Indian foods are out. She, like, does not seek it out. I don't know. So, my mom is not very exploratory of food. My dad is more exploratory. He likes sushi and stuff. Praying for better days, but I'm doing okay. Hey, man, I feel it. We're all gonna get through it. Hesitant about teriyaki's a rough one, Jesus. I think she just, like... I mean, you already heard me talk about how my mom makes... Oh!
JJ Samachin just subscribed. HECCCCC yeah, made interview toy man.
HECCCCC. Thank you so much, JJ Sam. I appreciate it. Made interview time. It is. True.
Yeah, no, I mean, you already heard me talk about how my mom makes fish, so I think anything that, like, isn't how she makes it is hesitant for her. My dad says he hates Indian food, but will turn around, buy butter chicken, rave about it. Dude. Yeah. Dude, I thought I didn't like Indian food for years, and then I was, like, peer pressured into it this past year, and I was like, wait, this is good as fuck. What was I doing all these years? It's crazy. I don't know. We certainly didn't order it in when I was a kid, so, like, I just never really had it. We do in Q&A, right? Yeah. Someone asked a question about cooking, and I really like cooking, so we're rambling. What were I? Ugh, man, I don't know. I'm so embarrassed. I used to be so picky when it came to food when I was a kid, and I, like, do not resemble that person at all anymore. Butter chicken can make anyone like Indian food. That was my intro food, and it was really good. So good, my area is saturated with Indian food. Oh, you lucky duck. All right, next question. 4 days ago, how do you keep up with all the stuff you do? I don't. Next question. No. Sorry, that wasn't funny. Um, I there's no easy answer for this. I like sometimes feel like I'm not managing it well. At the end of the day, everything gets done, and like, as much as I wish I had more free time, I think most people do, so I can't really like, you know, I don't know. I'll just like, it sounds kind of silly, but sometimes I'll reach out to a friend. I'll be like, or if we're already talking, it's fine. If we're not, I'll message them and be like, hey, do you have some time? And I'll say like, I have to do like this, or I have to do a few things today. I'm getting kind of overwhelmed thinking about it. If I tell you what I have to do, can you like give me an order for them? Can you tell me like, oh, you should do this first. It makes more sense to do this after that, blah, blah, blah. And usually they'll be like, well, yeah, sure, why not? So I'll list out my tasks and they'll say, well, you should do this before this. Like, you should work out before you shower, and then blah, blah, blah. And it makes it a lot easier, I think. I also I've like tried a billion to-do apps and lists and shit, and nothing stuck. I did bullet journaling for a long time, and it worked pretty well. But I fell off of it because I was sick of like having to draw my own layouts every week. I've been using this site for like a good half a year now, and it's phenomenal. It helps a lot, and the site feels good to use on mobile and computer. So it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm going to update it when I'm at home, but like Excel sheets, I'm okay using on desktop, but like I fucking hate using them on the phone. So I know if I do through that, I just won't do it, you know? How about you just work out while you shower? Yeah, cream between, run in place while you're showering and fucking beef it. What's bullet journaling? Bullet journaling is like a very, very fancy way of doing to-do lists. They're real. I hate to be that guy, but like, I think you just have to Google it. Honestly, if you Google search bullet journal and you look at the images, you'll see what I mean. But it's like, people take these blank or like dotted or graphed journals, and they'll just fill out like creative layouts of like what all they have to do, whether it's like weekly tasks or daily tasks or like goals they want to achieve by a certain point, or like a habit tracker. You can really do anything with them. They're very open-ended because they're whatever you make them. And that worked really well for me for a while. It's just the maintaining it was, I think, rough for me. Yeah, the subreddit for... Oh, thank you for following a bot. Are you a bot? Answer me. No. Yeah, from what I remember, the subreddit for it is really good, so thank you for linking it, Corbin. I've tried to physically organize tasks and stuff. I just do it on my feet way better if I just have at least a lift stirrup. Yeah, exactly. I think it makes things feel much more manageable. It's like, if I have like, I don't know. All right, here's a question for you. What are your favorite types of music? I talked about this a bit ago. My favorite band is Churches. I like a lot of pop music. I like embarrassing middle school emo shit, but I'm pretty fine with whatever, honestly. I got like, I listened to a lot of Kanye West a while ago, and I didn't expect it to stick with me, but it was pretty good. I don't know. I'm pretty open-minded. One day ago, what's my max weight on my lifts? I didn't really do a lot of like 1 rep max weight lifting because I was going with friends, and I was like, oh, it just made more sense to do the usually I'll do like 12 reps, 3 sets of stuff. Let me see. Hold on. Let me grab. Because it's been like a year since I went to the gym because of COVID, so I've been like maintaining with dumbbells or whatever while I'm at home, but like it's not the same, you know? I miss lifting. And before I left, I was doing 100 pounds on the leg curl, 85 on chest press, 80 on lat pull down. No, wait. Yeah. My legs are really, really strong. I'm very proud. But my numbers have gone down a little bit since then because I have not had heavy things to lift. But now I'm back, so I can do whatever I want. I can lift as much as I want, as often as I want. So stupid. Takako, are you just bragging about shit you did a year ago? Yeah? Yeah? And? Whatever. Strong maid. I'm so strong. You don't even know. 4 days ago, what's the scariest thing you've ever done? Why'd you do it? Go back to college. No, okay. Actually, that's probably not... That might be my real answer, actually. I won't go too into it, but, like, I'm able to go to school now because of the work that I do, like my full-time work. I'm extremely grateful for it. And it's not an opportunity that I would have had otherwise. And for a really long time, like, I think my life's biggest regret was that I didn't go to college. And it's not like people can't, like, succeed, right? Like, I worked after school. I was doing fine by this point. But, like, I think I'm just an ambitious person, and I really don't like the idea of anything at all being closed to me. As far as I'm concerned, the way life should work, should work, is like, if I work hard enough at something, it should be achievable, right? That's why I fucking dropped FGO and why I play Grand Blue. No, okay. Anyway, but my point is, the idea that I could be turned away from jobs, no matter how well I interview or how capable I am, because I don't have a paper, pissed me off really bad. And I was like, yeah, that shit sucks. I should have done it, right? I was, like, in a pretty bad place when I was a teenager, to be honest. Some people, like, just cannot realistically handle school, and I think it's fucked up that we push high schoolers to, like, know what their major is gonna be when they're 16. I had no idea where I'd be even, like, 3 years ago. I'd be living an entirely different life if I had to guess. There's no fucking way a teenager can figure out what they're gonna do for the rest of their life. So yeah, no. I think the scariest thing maybe was going back to college. I'm, like, lucky that I can, especially, like, while I'm working, you know? I'm constantly grateful for it. It's not an opportunity most people are able to take advantage of, you know? But, yeah, I think for a long time I was afraid because I was like, how am I... Like, there's no way I can. If I'm working, I'm doing, like, freelance work to pay extra bills or whatever, I, like, won't have time. But it turns out if things are, like, important enough to you, you find a way, you know, you make it work. You just you tell yourself, well, it's not going to be like this forever. So maybe, yeah, I said it as a joke, but maybe. I guess that's my answer. I rambled. Let me catch up. Pick me up, Mado. Hi. Big up. I'll lift you like you would a oh, what's that? Man, I just thought of this ancient image. Where is it? Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking age you guys. Here you go. Here's your daily mid-2000s dose. Enjoy that. That's Nano Machiner right there. There he is. That's him. Let's see. Big question, Guts or Griffith? Pick your side. Would you believe I only read a little bit of Berserk? I'm so embarrassed. I want to read more of it. I really enjoyed what I read. I've read all of Gantz, so what's my excuse? Holy shit. I think they both seem like interesting characters from what I understand. I'm sorry I can't give you a better answer, but I was so concerned going back to school thinking I've lost all my ability to study or learn. That's a very real concern. Like I was saying, I wasn't in a position when I was in, you know, just out of high school to go to school. I, like, could not do it. Sometimes, like, that sort of environment eats you alive. Sometimes people really aren't capable of it, you know? You take some time to get your shit together and, like, eventually you get to a point where you can manage, you know? I don't know. Grading system's kind of whack too. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Say it louder. I'll be teaching high schoolers in the fall. My whole emphasis is giving them info on what options other than college they have accessible to them and how. Man, you're gonna be a great teacher then. I also think it's extremely funny that you're teaching high schoolers they don't need education. No, you know what I mean though. I'm joking. So you friend me. Berserker's a great read, one of my faves. Don't worry, it's only for the algorithm. I was a degraded honors student. Oh, so you also... Man, alright, I'll send you guys one more picture. Because I know I referenced this before. Here you go. Here's the Gifted kid burnout bingo sheet. Tell me if you guys get a bingo. Oh, geez, the link didn't work. Why is there an asterisk in it? Hold on. Stand by. Alright, this should work, I think. Hi. Okay. This image destroyed me. I thought it was so funny. Heck the rules. If I knew there were more options other than college coming out of high school, I probably wouldn't have gone. Man, what do you mean it's not normal to be saddled with 60K of debt? Jesus Christ. My greatest decision was to drop out of college and basically lie myself into a developer profession. Honestly, I'm not a software developer. I have a lot of friends who are software developers. I've heard that, like, it really is just about having the paper. Whatever language you're coding, they'll fucking teach you on the job. Every software developer I talk to is like, yeah, I don't use what I learned in college. It's just important that I win, basically. Unable to process link is a good gifted kid burnout. That's me, the person who's 1 mark below passing the oh, man. This bingo card is giving me psychic damage. Yeah, I was especially troubled by the one that said, where is it? Thinking you're better than everyone else despite having nothing to show for it. Yeah, twist the knife, why don't you? I use what I learned in college for the important classes for the ones that taught me how to... Well, see, that's the thing. And I that's why I think the whole system is fucked up, because it's like, the most important part of college is that you're showing that for an extended period of time, you were able to accomplish the tasks given to you. They were varied, you are able to study, and you're able to learn different things, right? Those are very valuable traits to value in an employee. Valuable traits to value. But, like, somewhere along the way, we, like, missed the mark and started valuing the wrong thing, I think. For fuck's sake, dude. I'm going to mark, like, every space off. Yeah. DSM-5! Learning how to learn. Yeah, exactly. The only thing I use in my job that I learned in college is, like, taking certification classes. College prepared me for adult school. Yeah, basically. Essentially. How to write an essay. In my area, if you didn't go to college, people would always assume that you were a failure, not smart enough. That's how it was where I grew up. I was blessed to be in a very, like, air quotes, gifted school district, a very high-ranking one. I also had a lot of rich classmates. I was not rich, but it was a school district that was good enough that, like, rich people would move there so their kids could attend there, you know what I mean? So it's like, because I didn't go, it's like, I was not the norm. It was just, like, expected that you would, you know? So again, I'm, like, blessed that I have this ability open to me now, but, like, that dropping out was not the norm. It was not, like, accepted. So who can say, you know? I don't know. We'll see. Before you know it, I'll have a business degree, and then I can be the smartest, most ambitious maid. You know. I'll run my shit. Don't you worry. Man, I hate how often you say things that make me think we went to the same high school, even though I know we... Man, how crazy would that be, though? That's so funny. I consider myself intelligent, but I can't complete captchas. Oh, don't say it! I love the Google ones that are like, click every box with a tree in it. There's like 2 pixels of a tree in the other box. You're like, fuck. I'm not a robot, I promise. I have ironically every single slot in that image. You're literally punished in modern days here if you don't have any school papers because the government is like 1/8 of a step away from making post-secondary free public. Man, it's only tangentially related, but I saw someone online, I think like 2 weeks ago, say like, maybe too serious a topic to bring up on a VTuber Q&A stream, but I thought it was funny in a, oh yeah, I guess that's true way that like, at least in America, we take, like, truancy way more seriously than actual reported child abuse, and I think that's fucked up. It's, like, not an option to not go to school. They'll fucking track you down, but if you, like, report shit, they just don't, you know? It's crazy. Shit's fucked up. Everybody knows shit's fucked. That's the moral for the night. You, me, and Lava, swear to God, you, me, and Takako went to the same high school. Childhood friends. After uni, I wrote essays about things I like because I was in withdrawal. I I have a friend who has like several degrees because they just liked the school environment so much. They felt really comfortable there. I respect it. We truly do live in a society. I'm out for the night. Oh,
Nyang, nyang, nyang. Thank you for coming, Nyang. Thank you for redeeming shit, Nyang. Oh, yes, soon, Nyang. There's your extra fan service. Have a good night, cream betweens. Oh, yeah, soon.
I've had a little wine, but I'm also in a very good mood. I don't know. Thank you for always chatting with me. I appreciate. Oh, thank you for the sippy. I will do the right thing and drink water. Man, why do I have the same cat voice? No, if I wanted to do a Ferris Nyan Nyan voice, I'd talk through my nose. Where's she going?
Kyoma.
Haruko Momoe is a queen. I wish I could do her voice. Oh, we should watch Seto no Hanayo. No, okay, I'm not doing this. All right. I love school environments, but I also went through hell in school, so I sort of learned how to navigate it well. You want to hear something fucked up? My mom is like a really good mom. This is like the only thing I'm like, you know, everyone holds on to like one or two things from their childhood where they're like, hey, that was kind of fucked up. Like, if I was a parent, I wouldn't have done that. My mom said I was like too smart to have ADHD, so I didn't get medicated for it till I was like 24 or something, like way after I'd moved out. And I'm like, man, I sure wouldn't have struggled in school if this was taken care of. But that's such a like, I can't even blame her because that's such a like boomer mentality. You know what I mean? Well, for people their age, of course they'd be like, no, like that's not possible. But for me, or for like people our age, it's like, well, no, I'm fine with that so long as I can, there's a solution, you know what I mean? And it's like, man, I love you, Mom, but that's my one thing. Where it's like, they're not mutually exclusive. I wish this had been taken care of sooner, but you just do it yourself, you know? You pursue it because it's important to you. You get to the bottom of it. It's fine. Momoe is an ancient love of mine. I was so into her music all through the thousands. Oh, you got into Akiba Pop early then. Holy shit. Dempa Queen. I'm still waiting until I can pay to medicate mine. The older generation is always going to suck and be closed-minded to new things. It's a shame. Man, you're so right. You two under 17 DVDs. Oh my god, I almost made my background music. What was it? Some song from Do You Like Uppercut? I forget what it was called. My mom had a screaming argument with the school shrink that I was normal and too smart to have ADHD. Okay, yeah, so it's a universal thing. That's so fucked up, man. I'm glad it's like, I'll tell you what, I think, here's my one jaded boomer moment. I think the kids online are very dramatic these days. However, I will say, I think kids these days are much more open and talking about their emotions, and I think that's good. I think it's less ridiculed now. The fact is, I've got cousins that are in high school, right? So, like, I don't have any friends that are that age. I don't really know people from that age, but I do know some, right? Everyone these days has anxiety. Everyone is depressed. And it's crazy, because if you talk to, like, moms of teens now, they'll be like, I don't know what happened. Everyone has it now. And it's like, well, no, yeah, like, it's been like that, though. And I think things are worse now. Man, I'd hate to be a kid these days. But, I think that was just the kind of thing that our parents told them, you know, pick yourself up by your bootstraps, fucking work through it. It's like, it was only really, I think, starting with our generation growing up that people were like, oh, wait, like, not only is this actually debilitating, like, we also don't have to live like this. Like, the whole reason for diagnoses is so you can do something about it, right? That's always been my attitude. I think everyone should see a therapist, no matter how, like, good or bad their lives are. I think everyone needs someone to talk to, right? I think everyone can benefit from it. And it's like, the only reason diagnoses exist is like, oh, you suffer from these things. Okay, well, maybe we can, like, do something about it then. That's the only reason they're there. It's not meant to put a spotlight on negative things. It's so you can say, like, if you are struggling with these specific things, this strategy might help you. And I think people are so closed-minded, where they're, like, afraid to have issues when they come so naturally to everybody. Do I have any friends that aren't depressed? I don't think so. You know? It doesn't mean they're not well-adjusted, but, like, I don't know. I guess I'm just rambling. Mental health is, like, a very complicated subject, and there's a lot of layers. I will say that, like, I'm glad it's more discussed now. Even if I again, I think the kids these days are extremely dramatic on the internet. But then again, like, I'm sure I was the same way. It's so easy for me to say that, but if I was around 13-year-old me, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's so dumb. Just, like, get over it, you know? So it's like, I don't know. You guys get what I'm saying. My brother's friend referred to FMAB as an old anime, so I can never forgive teenagers. Imagine, like, there are kids out there who are like, yeah, I got into, like, older anime, like, Tokyo Ghoul and Free and Attack on Titan. The muzzle of the gun is in my mouth already. Holy shit. 9/11 was the thing that really changed the world. My mom went in for a parent-teacher conference. Teacher said I was having trouble staying on task. Mom said, oh, ADHD, all right, I'll take him to a doctor. I just didn't want to medicate. Your mom's a queen. Oh my god, your mom's a good person. It's like allergies, the amount hasn't gone up. The ability to diagnose has. Exactly. You know, it's, the older generation says the same thing about autism. They say, like, oh, it's, like, popping up now. We have no idea where it's coming from. And it's like, to be honest, like, looking back at my years in middle school, I know plenty of kids that probably were. It just wasn't diagnosed, you know? So it's like, is it really popping up, or were you not paying attention? Or did you, like, not want to acknowledge it, you know? And it's not like I blame them, like, joke voice, they also grew up in a society, so, like, you know, it's just like, I'm glad we're getting to the point where we can look at something and not immediately be like, oh no, I can't deal with that. You know, someone encounters a problem and it now becomes like, okay, well, what's the next step? Like, where can we go from there? Instead of, oh no, that's not possible, you know? I don't know. My Q&A Zatsudan has turned into a discussion about mental health. I'm very sorry, but I also think, to be honest, that it's an important topic. And like I said, I'm glad the younger generations are discussing it more openly. I think everybody should. That doesn't mean, like, bring up your shit at bad times, you know, like there's an appropriate environment, but like, free shrugs, you know, everyone deals with it. Why not chat about it now, you know? That's why I don't know young people. Don't you mean 11-9? No, bitch, this is America. It's going to make a sarcastic quip along the lines of, imagine if there was a job for people to seek you out specifically to be publicly shamed and nothing else, but I'm pretty sure that's a real thing. Oh, don't say it. Oh my god. The biggest issue kids have now is that there's always a spotlight and pressure on how they should act online. Back when I was a teen, if I said something stupid, like 10 people tops would see it. Now if a teen makes a dumb comment online, they're gonna get hundreds, if not thousands. Dude, you're so right. I watched a Tiny Meat Gang podcast highlight today, actually. Cody Cohn, Noel Miller, and they were talking about TikTok. They were like, kids are fucking mean there. Like, mean. They said, they made some joke about how, like, you'll just post a TikTok and some rando will be like, do you know your one ear is bigger than the other? Bet you didn't hear that. Haha. No, for real, look in the mirror, take a picture if it's not. And then the rest of their videos, all of them will get spammed with randos being like, oh, did you hear that? Haha, big ear? That's like, they're not joking. Like, I'm one of the millennials that downloaded TikTok when COVID started. I promptly deleted. I'll tell you what, TikTok is a scam. Their algorithm is the best I've ever seen on a social media platform. This app is so good at finding and showing you things you want to see and not just getting extremely popular accounts. This algorithm is actually perfect, and I wish they would implement it elsewhere. It's amazing. That's my one positive about TikTok. Bullying is fucking brutal today. Again, I would hate to be a kid now. For sure. I, like, wouldn't survive. There's no way. It's like LGBT people in history, everyone was just good friends to the end. Oh my god, you're right. Cancer rates are going up. Everything causes cancer. No, we just got better at being able to find it. True. Oh yeah, people who were just odd or eccentric back then. I'm sorry I'm so behind. Man, I wonder why kids today are so depressed. Oh yeah, you'll have 100K of debt for a degree that's only a piece of paper. Also, have fun not moving out or affording a home till you're 35. Dude, if there's one thing I'm lucky about, it's that my parents have gotten very tired, and that means they, like, don't pick fights about things anymore. They're, like, much more reasonable. So, like, both my parents are like, oh yeah, absolutely. You guys are in a terrible position. The housing that we got and, like, all the shit we were able to do, you guys wouldn't be able to do that. And that's not because you're not trying hard. It's because, like, it's blocked from being available to you. It's so fucked up. We really fucked you guys up. And I'm like, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. That means a lot. No, but for real though, it's fucked up. We grew up in a world where Asperger's was a thing people actively thought was a good idea to push. Man. I always think about that letter from the 1800s where the woman is describing the season where she starts inexplicably itching and her eyes water yearly. Yes! A streamer, I watched an hour-long stream talking about a struggle with anxiety and mental health while playing games, doing a casual AMA. It was fantastic. Yeah, and now you're in a casual stream with an anime girl talking about mental health and anxiety. Yeah, something I noticed that dunking on people is really in, especially since there's a good chance of it going viral, which probably boosts their ego. Yeah, it's a fucking disease. It's not like I don't get, you know, the occasional appreciating a dunk from afar online. I think what's fucked up now is that, like, everyone is encouraged to participate, if that makes sense. I'm not saying, like, bullying is fine as long as you do it in your head, but I am saying, like, it's a lot less damaging, to be honest, from a realistic sense. And, I think bullying is much more accessible these days, and I think that's fucked up. Children have always been cruel, but now with unlimited reach and virtually complete anon, it, yeah. It's, I don't think I got a phone till I was going into high school. Me neither. My mom wouldn't let me have a phone or a Facebook till I got into high school. And at the time, I was like, Mom, you're so fucking dumb. But now it's like, if I had a kid, no, you're not getting a TikTok. Absolutely not. You're not having a smartphone. Holy shit. Absolutely not. You'll get groomed by someone on Discord, you know? And I'm sure my imaginary kids would be like, Mom, you suck. You don't understand. All the kids at school have TikToks. And I'd be like, yeah, they're all gonna get groomed by adults on Discord, you know? I don't know. Whatever. It's one of those things that you grow up and you appreciate. You're like, eh. Thanks for that, actually. Sorry I gave you such a hard time about it. I think the thing that's done the most psychic damage to me is kids these days don't play outside. Oh my god. That's another thing my parents have come around on. My dad would be like, yeah, we used to, like, play outside for hours and then just show up for dinner. You can't do that now. And, interestingly enough, I saw someone talk about this on a YouTube video. This changed in, like, I think it was the 90s? When the 24-hour news cycles happened. It was either the 90s or the 80s, where people are like, oh my god, things are so much more dangerous now. No, crime is being constantly televised now. You have a constant feed of crimes occurring. It's more exposure. That's where it came from. That's why that changed. And I thought that was so interesting. I think a lot of the reason Zoomers on Twitter seem so toxic is because a lot of them are dealing with bullshit on their end, so their outlet is being vile online. True. I also think they learned a lot of it from us. To be honest, a lot of obscene, ridiculous Zoomer behavior on the internet, they didn't just make it up. They learned it from us, you know? It's like, I can't really fault them. This is the norm that we set. We as a generation, you know, whatever. Oh, thank you for following, Dark Rose. Some people actually call the cops on people because they let their kids play outside unattended. I know, it's crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta finish this. What's my workout routine 4 days ago? I'm looking forward to the Maid is Your Personal Trainer audios. Thank you. I appreciate it. I wanted to wait until I got a good microphone for them, but now I have a good microphone, so... Well, my workout routine, let me see. When I was out of the gym, I was doing just a general sort of maintenance one where 3 times a week I would do body weight and dumbbell stuff. And then I would get walking in those days and like in between days. Now that I'm back at the gym, we're back to the old Mondays usually upper body, Wednesdays lower body, and Fridays a mix of full body stuff. Again, trying to get like steppies in between. Keeps me pretty aight. And that is done with the life section. Let's see. 10 days ago, do maids ever wear pants? Yes, of course. Of course. I do like nightgowns and I like robes, but pajama pants are so comfy. There's nothing that can beat them. Finally made it. Hello, Pantsless Kyle. How are you? Oh, thank you for the sippy germ. Kyle, you only missed like half the questions. We spent the whole time talking about how college is a scam and our parents don't understand mental health. Well, welcome to the maid, Zatsudan. Everybody take a sip. It was the 80s Stranger Danger that John Walsh pushed. Man. You guys ever seen Eddie Burback's video on the DARE program? That shit's so funny. Do you know that didn't work at all? I didn't know that. And the DARE program, like, did not work even a bit. Having cops go to kids' schools to scare them straight did not, like, lower drug rates at all. But even we had, like, dare at our school, you know? They came in, they showed us the dramatic car accident set to Simple Plan, How Could This Happen to Me music video that everyone was just uncomfortable watching. By middle school, everyone was doing weed anyway, you know? I want a dare shirt, though, so I guess it worked a little. Yeah, but that's just ironic. Got a BRB. We'll probably ramble for a bit. If you don't, if we somehow end before you get back, have a good night, 8-Ball. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see ya. I'll tell you what, if Dare succeeded in one thing, it's making hard drugs seem really fucking scary to me. So there's that. 10 days ago, have people been kind to you since you started streaming? Yeah, I would say so. Pretty overwhelmingly, to the point where it makes me feel really fluffy when I think about it throughout the day. You guys have been really phenomenal. I'm really, really glad I became a VTuber. Let's see, 7 days ago. How did I meet KK Piki, Bakyun, and Henamimi? Obviously online, though I have met all of them but Piki in real life at cons. I actually don't remember who I met through who. Mimi is convinced we met on one site when I know we met on a different one, and I think it's very funny. It is a mystery. But we've been all friends for a few years now. I'm very, very happy I met them. They mean a lot to me. I remember my friend who was a hard drug addict had rolls and rolls of Dare stickers. Yeah, it became like an ironic thing. All the kids in high school who smoked weed had like Dare shit. I thought it was super funny. So yeah, so it goes. I got make-upped up to be a dead guy in one of the fake Dare accents. Did you really? Holy shit. Oh, what the fuck? Jesus. Friends by shared hallucination. Exactly. Let's see. What's in miscellaneous? This one is 2 hours ago. It says, you've got a busy schedule coming up with summer classes. I want you to do your best, okay? Don't worry about us. Thank you. That's really sweet. I appreciate it. Konbanwa, tsundere. Hi, konbanwa. How are you, Marley? That was a very sweet sentiment, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll do my best so I can wholeheartedly enjoy my time with you guys. Why did the music stop? Let's find out. Oh, video paused. Continue watching? Yeah, sorry I didn't pay for YouTube, you bitch. The only reason I laughed at this kind sentiment was because it says you've got a busy schedule, and I saved it as busyschedule.png because I was originally, again, gonna show them in the video, or the stream, and I was like, I don't have time to set this up. But I apparently made a typo and I saved it as bust schedule, and I was like, oh, shouldn't this go in the lewd folder? Why is this here? No! I just fucked up! God. Oh, of course. Have a good night, Antithesis. I hope I'm not too late. Do your schoolwork. Thank you. I'll do my best. I appreciate you guys being so flexible. I'm glad you all understand that it's like not out of a lack of interest, you know? Busty schedule. Yeah. 11 days ago, do you have a favorite fairy tale? Yeah, it's Sleeping Beauty because I always like the aesthetic of it, but also because I also want to be hot and sleep a lot. Stupid. I also always really like the name Aurora. I thought it was super pretty. Tells my progress in Shirobako. I was thinking about it today. I started school this week. Give me a break, please. I haven't forgotten, okay? I felt really bad when I realized I hadn't started. Be kind. Be kind. Onegaishimasu. 9 hours ago, if you had a giant mecha maid, what would its special ability be? I thought about this question and I could not think of an answer, so I will instead say, I just want a really high-powered Roomba that will help me clean. You'll forgive me if I get the best grades? I will. I've gotten nothing but 95% and ups in all my classes so far. I'm fucking killing it. High school me would be in awe, so I'll keep doing my best. A giant mecha maid. 8 hours ago. Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything? I could have just played the clip of the kid doing it, but I wanted to read it. Takako Kaicho. This meme always reminds me of the much less appreciated one of the kid at the Minecraft con asking about the dedicated wham, I think it is, or the guys on the panel are just like, I'm really sorry, I don't understand what you're asking. Wait, what your question is? Yeah. The poor kid keeps repeating it, and they're just like, I'm really sorry, I don't know, I'm really sorry. 11 hours ago. How tall are you? I am 5'1". I don't know what that is in centimeters. I'm sure someone in chat knows metric better than me. People don't think it feel like it is, but it do. Everyone around me always misquotes that, and I always have to say it properly. I'm so glad you're here, Cronus. 4 days ago, is it true that your brain is huge? Massive. Again, weighs me down sometimes. 2 days ago, is my maid power level over 9,000? Holy shit. What? Fuck me frantically running to my calendar and flipping it to see what the date is. Perfect height for head padding. True! It's also the perfect height for using as an elbow rest if you push me down a little. Compact to make dedicated way. Yeah, that's it. My maid power is enormous. Uncontrollable. Unbelievable. You'd be amazed to see what a good maid I am. Amazed. So who used you as an elbow rest? My friends in middle school. They thought it was so fucking funny. I didn't think it was funny. 10 days ago, meet me behind the gym. Something, the leather club's 2 blocks down, buddy. Amazed. 11 days ago. Takako? I hate when people write that. That gets me so mad because it's like, what? What? Don't you hit me with the... Takamura. Takako. Bitch! Bitch, what? I'm living! Stop! Please! Stop! Anyway, that's done. Should I answer the loot questions now or last? I guess I'll do them now, right? 2 days ago, what's the best kind of anime lingerie? I like pretty much anything detailed and lacy. I have a fondness for garter belts, but lately I've also appreciated the look of like corset bustiers. The ones that like go from the hip to the top of the bust. They're almost like a corset shirt. I think those are super cute, actually. Scary maid. You want to say something that would make me twice as mad so you won't? Oh, go for it. What's the worst that could happen, huh? Huh? Maid of fuku. Oh, do I like Mashu's Chaldea girls? Like, oh! Let me make sure we're talking about the same thing. Is that the lingerie set that person keeps drawing? That I see everywhere? Hold on. Ikike? I can't find anything on this. If that's the one that I'm thinking of, yes, and I have the tapestry of Maves. So yes, I want the I want the books though, the art books. Fishnets are great except the putting on part. I only appreciated fishnets this year. For the longest time, I didn't get the appeal, and now I think they're really cute. I finally bought a pair. I was like, oh, I get it now. Okay. I understand. I'll tell you what. I talked about this a bit in the Help Me Design Chat Designs a Sonic the Hedgehog OC stream, but I think the smartest thing Zoomers have ever done is through the e-girl aesthetic, putting thigh highs on over fishnets. So it's just thigh sock, but then on the thigh you see the fishnet. I think that's big brain shit. I think that's so smart. I think it's such a good look. It's uncomfortable to wear, but it's such a good look. What else? You've never done that combo? It's not too late, Merly. You could be the change. Saint Snow fishnets? 10 days ago. Are you more a fan of butts, boobs, thighs, or feet? I'm not a foot fan, though I won't shame people who are. I think feet people get a bad rap, to be honest. I think usually their fetish is pretty harmless. And I think because of some weirdos, they become the joke of the internet, and I think that's kind of sad. But I'm not a foot fucker. Thighs are extremely strong. I used to be a boob person. I think I hover a lot between boobs and butts. I'm certainly not a pit person, and I'm not, like, I don't seek out midriffs. I think backs are very strong and no one talks about them. I have to say thighs, I think, though. Very soft. Feet can be cute. See, here's the thing. It's really hard being, like, someone who's really into legs, but not feet. Because you find the good, like, thigh sock or tights pictures, but it's always foot fuckery. You're like, oh, I guess, okay. Alright. I'll take it, I guess. Whatever. May 4th, do you have a hair fetish? No. I wish you guys would stop saying this. I have plenty of fetishes that I'm sure you'll learn about over time. You don't need to make ones up. It's like when people dunk on Sword Art Online for shit that isn't true. It's like there's plenty of low-hanging fruit that you could make fun of. Don't make shit up. It's like Vocaloid Canary outfits or legs for days. True. I remember a female friend complaining about a coworker who was just bragging about her back, and she was just like, who even cares about backs? And I just raised my hand slowly. Tell him! Speak for us, please! We exist! I don't judge people who like feet. It's always foot fucker stuff. No! The issue is not that... Yeah, it's definitely this artist. The issue is not that they like feet. The issue is that it's extremely hard to find only leg-focused stuff that you don't scroll down and find it's a foot picture. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think is a problem. Right? Whatever. I judge weirdos asking for feet pics on Instagram. I mean, hey, I'm sure in their mind it's like if I fire off 100 messages, surely one will say okay, you know? You just block and move on. Backs and shoulders are awesome. Exactly. So much erotic power in shoulders. Shoulders and collarbones and necks. That whole area, extremely erotic. Very good. May 4th, are you a masochist? One sure is good. 11 days ago, are you okay with not safe for work fan art? I did tweet about this, to be clear. But yes, I am okay. I think whoever sent this was incredibly kind. I appreciate you asking beforehand and making sure I'm alright with it. Yeah, I don't care. So long as it's not like a girl or like something very obviously meant to like be a dick thing, like disrespectful or whatever. Yeah, I don't care. You know I collect dojins and like play eroge or whatever, so as long as it's cool, I don't really care. Has anyone drawn Not Safe for Work Takako yet? I have, but no one else has. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, whatever. Not ready to reveal S or M nature. Why not both? Why do I have to settle for one? 5 days ago, dearest Takako, I must ask the burning question. What color panties are you wearing? Originally, I was going to say, wash your face and try again in 10 years. Because I have drank a bit, and because all of you were kind enough to do the hype train, I will instead say, pink. Next. Oh, wait, that's all the lewd questions. Nice, nice. I will do generic streaming questions. 3 days ago, ask your viewers questions about yourself. I feel the alcohol hitting me now, and I almost said as a joke, why are your parents disappointed in you? But that's not a joke. Fuck. Think of a better one. You can do it, Takako. Ask your viewers a question about themselves. Oh yeah, who's your waifu? Rep your wife. Tell me who your anime wife is and what trait you like about them the most. That can be either physical or emotional. Switch gang, switch gang. Caster, good pick, but why? Sonoda Umi, but why? If you can't simp yourself, I'm the biggest simp for myself. That's why I'm not threatened by anyone. It's like no matter how much a person could love me, no one loves me as much as I love me. No one loves Takamura Takako as much as I love Takamura Takako. As long as I accept myself, I'm always happy because I'm always doing what makes me happy. Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, Tanashima Popura. Oh, she's super cute. I like girls that are really short and have really big boobs. I wouldn't say, like, I don't think short stack level shit is my shit personally. See, I used to use the term short stack because I thought that was all, like, short girls who were really well endowed. I did not realize that short stack most people say to be like gremlin potato shit. You know what I mean? Like very short. That's not really what I'm talking about, and I've had to change the term because I don't want to misrepresent it, you know? Kompaku Yolnu, she's a hard ass but gentle. Also, she's a gardener, and gardens are a passion I wish I could one day explore. That's so sweet. I learned a fuck ton about gardening, but the most I could manage was like a small herb garden a few years back. No matter how much I learn, it seems like I just kill everything. I'm really upset. Michiru Matsushima, strong pick, very good. I wish I could do a good impression of Kaori Mizuhashi. She always sounds the same. That's not true. She doesn't always sound the same. Quetzalcoatl. Are you the one that I joked at? We get it. You like women with abs. The joke still stands. Cheryl Gnome from Across. Oh my god, your brain's huge. I really want to watch Macross Frontier. I want to cosplay Cheryl so bad. She has the best 2 hair colors in one, and she's hot as fuck. What's not to like? I hit enter before you said to describe why I like her. She's calm, cool, collected, intelligent, has long, straight hair, and she's just goddamn... One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong. I would go with petite, to be honest. More encompasses just the I like girls shorter than me. Fair, reasonable. Tosaka Rin. Your brain's so huge. Tosaka Rin's in my top 5, probably, maybe. A strong, kind, and just personality with gorgeous hair and body. Might be slightly soon. True! I think Rin is crazy hot. I think Rin has unbelievable sex appeal. Unreal. I need to rate your waifu redeem. Oh my god, you're so smart. I absolutely will set one up. Thank you so much, GigaWarp. I learned a fuck ton doing gardening for my grandmother. Oh, that's so sweet. My wife was Ichika Takatsuki. Oh, yeah, glasses, red hair. Were you the one who requested Vidro Muyo in the karaoke stream? That was a good request. I've always wanted to watch Anonatsu. I'm trying to think if there's any other Masayoshi Tanaka anime, or designed anime I haven't watched. I didn't finish Reborn. I don't know. Oh well. I mean, I have more girls I'm super duper into, but Popra is the only one I own a physical doujin of. Oh, then she's special. That was me. I'm here to rep a not. Oh, Mitsuzuri! Strong pick. Rare pick, too. Brunette Shiki. Soft Shiki. Light Shiki. You may have already answered this, but how would I rank Tsukihime girls? That's tough. Ark's probably top, then maybe Kohaku, Akiha, Hisui, Ciel? I don't know where I'd fit Sachinen. She's from the middle up, I think. If I had to pick, that's my answer. Shiki's obviously a very strong pick. Every Shiki is good. My favorite... Oh, I love Shiki Tono so much, and I love Shiki Ryogi so much. Oh, I can't get distracted. 6 days ago, do you stream Minecraft? I have a feeling this is a troll question. I will repeat that I do not, and I intend to, but I don't know how to play Minecraft. Whoever said waifu rating point routine was fucking Giga Brain. Well, it was Giga Warp, I believe. So it seems like his username is fitting. Nani has forgotten. No, Nani has my other husbando. I tweeted today, unfortunately, the closer we get to the Tsukihime release, the more you're gonna understand that, like, I like Shiki just as much as I like Shiro, just in opposite ways. I like Shiro because he's a good boy. He's someone I want to come home to and, like, cook dinner with and eat. He will always be kind to me. I like Shiki because he's hot as shit and he's super unstable. Stupid. Takako eats Kushima. Ah! Yes, exactly. May 5th, you've been doing a great job streaming. I always enjoy watching, and I will save up for bully mode. I know who sent this. I'm very sorry. I destroyed the bully redeem because people are getting weird. Perhaps someday it will come back. Until then, I'm sure I'll have soon moments you can enjoy. Okay. Also, I love that one Carnival Phantasm sketch. Which one? I haven't watched Carnival Phantasm because I finished Tsukihime and Fate Stay Night, and I felt bad watching it without having played Story Melty or Kagetsu Toya or Hollow Ataraxia. I was like, oh, I can't, so I put it off. Everyone says that every time I say that. They're like, you haven't? Yeah, I know. I'm shocked too. Eventually. Which is so funny because I have a fuck ton of friends who've seen Carnival Phantasm who, like, don't know shit about Type Moon. They're like, yeah, it's really funny. I'm like, yeah, but now that I'm so treated to it, it's like I want to enjoy it properly, you know? It's stupid. Stupid. She's just making excuses. Alright. Let's see. 3 days ago, I noticed you really put in extra effort to keep up with chat all the time. Do I find it overwhelming? Sometimes. Usually only if I'm, like, doing something active, like playing a game. When it comes to, like, stuff like this, surprisingly, no. I wouldn't say it's very difficult, but that's only because I think you guys are so flexible. I really have no one to thank but you guys for that. You've made it very easy to, like, bounce around and stuff, you know? It's like, if someone says something and I go off on a tangent for, like, a minute or two, it's like, you guys don't mind if I take a little bit catching up, you know? And I have to thank you for that. I appreciate it. You've accepted this rambly maid, and I appreciate it a lot. Just watch it. Jeez. Sheesh. Maybe someday. Maybe I won't watch it just to frustrate you more.
Sith T just subscribed. Are you a grill?
No, I'm a girl. Thank you for subbing, Sifty. I appreciate it. I hear that Ava in the background. Obviously, Asuka's OG waifu for tsundere redheads. I wanted to be Asuka when I was 14. That's probably why I grew up with brain problems. Stupid. No, I love Asuka. I have largely avoided watching most Type Moon stuff because my first exposure was Dean Stay Night. I want to experience Type Moon, their strongest light. Man, I got in through Fate Zero first and I loved it, but as soon as I read Fate Stay Night, I was like, I wish I'd read this first. That's the only answer. When people, you know, I'm gonna go off for just a moment and say that, like, people make such a big fucking meme about, oh, Fate is so hard to get into. Fate is so confusing. I don't understand. There's so many sabers. They all look the same. A saber of red saber. And it's like, none of that is that complicated. It really isn't. It's like, you start at A and you end at Z. You just get into Fate Stay Night first. There's one mainline series. Everything else is a spin-off. It's like not necessary. It's not related. It's not that complicated. You got in through Fate Grand Order. That's why you're so confused. Because you got in through a crossover. Of course you're going to be confused. If you want to get into Type Moon through anime, watch Fate Zero. And then watch the UFO table ones. You want to go back, watch Dean. That's not the ideal way to do it, but I think it's also like, we're at a point where it's like, if someone asks you, how do I get into Fate? You can ask them, like, do you read visual novels? And if they do, say, absolutely do not watch anything. Read the VN. But it's like, if I have friends who don't read VNs, they're not gonna read it, you know? And it sucks because they should. But they could end up like me, where they liked it so much that they do go and read it, you know? I wouldn't have read Fate Stay Night if I didn't watch Fate Zero, so even if now I'm like, oh, I wish I hadn't done that, it's like, I wouldn't have otherwise, you know? It's not the ideal, but also, like, I can't expect everyone to get into a series through 100 dry hours of Tosaka pushes her chest against me. It feels like a piece of meat is being flattened onto a cutting board. I'll chop up the vegetables and add some soy sauce. It's like, that's a big meme, and like, to be honest, I think the slice of life is there for a reason. I don't dislike that it's there. I don't think it's bad writing, but like, I think visual novels as a medium are like, I think the bar to entry is a little high if you're not used to it, you know? I think people like should get into it through the VN, but I also think like, realistically, you are asking a lot of someone to say, no, you should like sit down and read 90 hours of a series you don't know if you'll like, you know? And I think it's unfortunate. I think it's just like the nature of the beast, where because of the way the mediums are, it's like there really is no easy way, you know? So I get it. But yeah, if you are only gonna watch anime, yeah, fine, get into it through Zero. I don't care. If you do read VNs, please, I'm fucking begging you, don't watch anything, just play it, and then do what you want. I never read visual novels, but I really like Fate. I am begging you, not because I'm a VN elitist, but because I finished reading it like a year or two ago, and it was life-changing. I was so glad that I did. It was so enjoyable, and I want you to share that experience. Not because it's like the right way to get into Fate, but because it's such an enjoyable experience. Tago, where do I Fate wall paste on the server? I guess the anime manga channel? I'm not too picky. I can never eat mollusks again. Shiki finishes murdering several people in an alley. I hear footsteps. This place is already overflowing with spaghetti, and now I have to make some more meat sauce on top of it. I want to read Fate and watch the movies and be happy with that. I rushed to finish reading Fate Stay Night because I had seen the 2 Heaven's Field movies without being finished with it, and I was like, this is dumb as fuck. I want to finish Heaven's Field before I watch the 3rd movie, and I did, and I was really glad I did. Joke's on you, the Dean anime is the only Fate anime that existed when I watch it. Oh, you got in early. You got in early. Zero Prilia's the happy order? Bitch. The VN really has something for everyone. I feel like if people stick with it, they'll really like and appreciate starting there. I agree, but the issue is that they won't. You know? It's hard. It's hard. Real hard. Fate anime is kind of bad way in. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely don't think it's ideal. I really hate having to say that. But, you know, they could be getting in through Fate Grand Order. This is the lesser of 2 evils. I don't know what to say. I'm the weirdo that got into Type Moon through Tsukihime because I like the art style in VNDB. Man, that's so powerful. That's so strong, actually. I bought chocolates from the Evangelion shop in Shinjuku just for an Asuka Valentine card. You're so smart. Merly, I'm so glad you love tsundere as much as I do. Tono and Shiro worked together to come up with the perfect date plan. No, I watched that scene. I watched that whole episode. I loved that. Oh my god, I think about that all the time. I used to have a screen cap saved of Shiro complaining about how difficult it was dating all the girls, or he's like banging on the table like a child. He's just like, I just want to make everyone happy. I'm like, yeah, that's my boy. He's so cute. So cute. This fucking big wind up. It is. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I had a fucking brain blast back to high school. Dean Stain at Tsukihime and Mirror Moon patches as they came out. You could just do the Momokun order where she said, watch Unlimited Blade Works, then watch Fate Zero, then rewatch Unlimited Blade Works, then watch Heaven's Feel. You could just do the absolute most apeshit thing possible. Just ruin it, you know? I went like Melty Blood Tsukihime and The Abyss. Welcome to hell! Welcome to hell! That's cracked, yeah. Headed out. Oh, I'm really glad to hear it cheered you up a bit, Endless Garden. I'm sorry we talked about so much heavy shit then, Jesus. But I hope you have a good night. Remember that tomorrow's another day. And it's Friday, too. You're almost done. Somebody! Let's do our best, okay? If Shio actually turned me off the Fate series entirely. Man, I'm really fucking sorry to hear that. That's really awful. It's okay. I love Type Moon and FGO turned me off, too. I want to say you're throwing the baby out with the bathwater, but I'll respect you regardless. K&K, Carnival of Phantasm, Tsukihime, Rabbit Hole. And here's something sad. I tried to watch Kara Kyokai twice, and I was like, this shit sucks. Holy fuck. I watched the first movie, I was like, I don't get it. And then I watched years and years later, I watched the first movie, and the second I was like, I don't get it. And the third time I was like, oh. The first one is just Nasu jerking off. I see. It doesn't matter. I gotcha. I gotcha, Picky Think. I gotcha. Alright. And then I loved it. I'm probably right, but I just can't. Man, that's alright. I understand, though. I'll respect you regardless. I think there are things you would really like about Fate, but I also, like, if you don't feel the compulsion... How do I put it? Like, I never finished JoJo, and it was it's so dumb to say, right? But it's like... And this is nothing against them. I think this is just, like, how I consume media. Have you ever had a friend that, like, pushed a series so hard you like got sick of it without even getting into it? That's how JoJo was for me, and I've heard that sentiment echoed by other people, so I know it's not just me. And I feel like most likely that's probably how Fate is for a lot of people, where they're just so fucking sick of hearing about it. They're like, yeah, whatever, okay, I get it, Fate, yeah, the saber thing. And it's like, what turns me off about FGO? I think I hear Lost Belt 2 onwards is very good. I think the writing is very shallow and very poor. I think every time someone who isn't Nasu tries to write something, it ends up like Orleans, and it comes out very poor. I don't like how Sakurai writes narrow, even if I respect Sakurai as a writer. I think it's very sad that Nasu is trying to, like, what's the word? what's the word? Someone used it earlier when I talked about being a manager, to separate your work among other people. What's the term for that? Starts with a D, I think? Anyway, I think it's really sad that he's like, yeah, I'm trying to take a step back from FGO. I'm getting all these talented writers. Yeah, delegate. I'm trying to get, spread work amongst all these talented writers, and they all like beef it. Nasu has to come in and be like, okay, I'm sorry, I'll do this. Like, I'll write this event. It's okay, you know. And it's like, I hate seeing the guy running around like that. I think the events are not enjoyable. That's a personal thing. I think the gambling system with no mercy system is fucked up. I've seen a lot of people get burned really, really bad by FGO, and it makes me really mad. I've seen friends get burned very badly. I've seen friends gamble to an upsetting degree through FGO, and I think it just lets it happen. When there are games like Pre-Kone or like Grand Blue, where you can go as light or as hard into them as you want, and whatever you want, like, as long as you work hard enough, you're guaranteed to get it, you know? That's how I think it should be. I also don't like that FGO time locks shit. I don't like that, like, if you don't sign in between a certain event, things are just, like, gone forever. There's just no option of getting them. And I know that's how some games are, like, I get it. That's just the nature of gacha, but, like, there are a lot of games where, like, you don't have to deal with those kinds of things. I always joke that leaving FGO and going into Grand Blue is like leaving an abusive relationship, because the game was so kind to me. Unfortunately, I am very bitter towards FGO. I also think, like, it takes a big steaming piss on a lot of, like, what I enjoy about Type Moon. It sounds really shitty, but I'd gotten a fair bit into FGO's plot when I was reading through Fate Stay Night, and I remember it was the scene where, like, I think it was even Fate Root, I think, where Shiro's, like, in the school while, is it Castor is there? But, like, Ryder's also there, I think. He meets Shinji. I think Rin Saber, like, hey, Shiro, you're a shit mage, don't go anywhere without my permission. He says, okay, and then he promptly leaves and goes to meet Shinji alone at the school. And he gets thrown out of the window and, like, hits the ground and immediately explodes into swords and a bad end. And I remember I was, like, leaving work. I was reading it on my phone, and I was overtaken by, like, how much I love this story and how much I love the writing. And I was like, I can feel the blood, sweat, and tears this guy put into this. I know exactly what kind of project this is and what they were trying to do, you know? And then I think about FGO and its writing, and I'm like, man, this pisses me off so much, you know? And that's sort of unfair because I'm, like, doing a direct comparison, but I can't really help it because they're both, like, extremely prominent, what's the word? Not segments, but whatever, installments in a series. So, like, I can't really help comparing them, you know? Especially if I've got friends that, like, got into Fate through FGO. It just feels really soulless in comparison, I think, but maybe I'll change my mind in a few years. Who knows? I hear it's gotten better. I just don't have the spoons for it. I can't delete my account because I think Maeve's too hot, but whatever. The hilarious thing about FGO to Grand Blue, it's kind of what the wedding party table is talking about when they came to me finally try Grand Blue. Dude, we had a whole Discord group of our friends who were all into FGO. All of them by now swapped over to Arknights. I don't even play Arknights. They've all left. It's crazy. All of them individually got burned so bad at one point that they were like, fuck it, I'll do Arknights. And they're all having a blast. They've been having a blast for months. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, I watched a man roll for Jack and spend $1,000. Or there was that. There was one where a guy rolled for, I think, NP5 Narrow Bride. And by the time he was getting I think he got like NP3 or whatever, he like wasn't happy. He was so irritated that it was taking so long to get them. He was like, yeah, okay, there's one down. Still two more. And it's like, man, I can't fucking watch this. That's so sad. The trick to FGO is to just watch the story events on YouTube. Why do you have to read the story at all? Why engage with FGO at all? Sorry. That was dumb. Anyway, 47 minutes ago. Tell us about your new mic. What was your old one? What made you decide to upgrade? Okay, my new mic is actually, wait, where's the box? Because I already forgot. Hold on. Wait. Stand by. Hold on. It is a Samsung Q2U dynamic microphone. Yeah. It was from reviews, and looking at the specs or whatever, it seemed like the best one for my needs. And that was perfect. What was I gonna say? The old one that I had was over 10 or 12 years old. It was a Samsung C01U, and I had used it for voice acting shit in like 10th grade. It's old. It's real old. And it was also a condenser mic, so like it was picking up everything. Whereas for streamers, the dynamic mic would work a lot better. So here we are. Yeah, exactly. And since it's got the USB and the is it XLR, it's like if I ever want to upgrade or whatever, I don't necessarily have to buy a whole new set to do that. Again, another question I probably answered. I haven't actually. Favorite Tsukihime or Fate Stay Night Roots? Unpopular opinion. Heaven's Feel Fate Unlimited Blade Works. Maybe if I reread it, I'd feel... Excuse me. Maybe if I reread it, I'd feel differently. I remember thinking I really didn't like the conclusion Shiro came to in UBW, but that was just because I love him and I want him to be happy. So I thought it was very sad. Maybe if I reread it, I'd take something different from it. I think Rin is my favorite Fate Stay Night heroine. I would also say UBW doesn't fucking feel like Rin's route, because I think she stays a pretty static character throughout all of it, honestly. I think UBW is like Shiro's route, to be honest. Heaven's Feel is undeniably the peak. There's no... I made a really shitty joke a long time ago, and again, it's a joke, so if this is you, don't take it the wrong way. I joked that, like, people who have UVWs, their favorite route just really like to be right. And like to be told that they're right. That's not even funny. It's not funny. Anyway. It's okay, that's also a trait that I have, so you're among friends. The problem is Rin is already perfect, so how could she change? So true. Something by the prologue. Huh? I don't want to run the world. I already own it, so why would I want something like that? Oh, she's so cool. She's so cool. As for Tsukihime, I think Hisui's route's my favorite. That's the one where he's like trapped in bed hallucinating for the whole route, right? I really liked that one. It seems like it's like this with Type Moon, where it's like the heroines that I don't really care for as much, but I still like. I like their roots a lot. I've brought up that you like the conclusion he comes to in Heaven's Feel before, and I've got to say I'm really bringing me around on that one. Man, I think it's more like... We're getting really personal now. And I think I've sort of like inferenced this before, if not in this very stream. Again, I'm a little tipsy, so I can't even remember, but it's like... I really like hard work, and I like being able to put hard work into things and see results, and it's like I've had a really hard time, I think, as you can tell by me talking about my schedule or whatever, I've had a really hard time coming to terms with the fact that I'm like human in a way. It like really frustrated me for a long time that I couldn't just like not sleep and take care of things, that there are like limitations that I have. It feels, or felt, I guess, like an inherent weakness, something that I like had to overcome or whatever, you know. Oh, thank you for following Lady Merg. And so, because of that, I like, even now sometimes, I have a really hard time coming to terms with the fact that, like, there are just things that I will not be able to do, you know? I really don't like that. In my mind, as long as I work hard enough at something, it should be achievable. That's not really how life works. Unfortunately, but that's the idea that makes me happiest. And I think Heaven's Feel sort of hit home in that way. You know, he wants to protect everyone, and he's put in a position where, like, that really isn't an option by any means. And this Shiro is able to, like, scale down his goals to something that is more manageable, that still makes him happy, you know? That, very personal, but it resonated with me a lot, I guess. Everyone but me hated Hisui's route. How? Why? That was so good. Nasu's best writing is when he writes horror and when he writes excruciating descriptions of pain. And that's all Hisui's route is, so why would anyone dislike it? If you've never read Tsukihime, this is an open comment to everybody. It's so funny because Shiki is dying. He's always ill. There's a bad end where he looks at the ground too hard and his head blows up. I wake up. My glasses are on the nightstand. I open my eyes. I'm immediately hit with overwhelming pain. I fight the urge to vomit. My spine feels like it's tearing itself out of my body. I'm like, yeah, that's life is Shiki Tono. My boy's fucking dying every day. People complain that he's stuck in bed the whole time. He's literally losing his fucking mind. How is that boring? Whatever. Don't get me mad. Don't you get me mad. I would love a Zatsudan sometimes on life lessons from media. I absolutely would, if people were up for it. I've been affected by a lot of media. I feel like that's an illusion imprinted on people to convince them hard work will get you anywhere. Life isn't fair. Man, I know, and I think it's misused like that a lot. I think in some ways it has helped me because I do think I'm able to achieve a lot, not in like a self-centered way, but in an objective way, you know. But I agree that that sort of mindset, it becomes really hard to turn off. And I think, unfortunately, because we are all human, it's like, you can't afford to not turn it off. You know, you can't reasonably set your sights that high. You know, the goal of shoot for the moon, you'll land among the stars is sort of the goal, you know? But it gets unfortunate because if you aim for the moon hard enough to reasonably try to get there, if you really give it your best shot, you're not going to be satisfied landing among the stars. And that's what's so hard, you know? It's like, you start to think in a really black and white way. Like, anything but success is failure because you're not doing enough. I think that's fucked up. I still struggle with it sometimes, but from what I understand, that's a really common thing, especially among people in our age group. I don't know. Things to think about. Let's see. I love VN protagonist brain problems. You and me both. You know who my VN husband is, April. I tell you all that my VN husband is Shiro because it's easy and clean. My real... Shiro's my VN boyfriend. My real VN husband is a character that is absolutely fucking disgusting and despicable, and if I said that I liked him that much, everyone would unfollow me. So I can't say it. You'll learn someday, don't worry. Anyway, when my friend doesn't watch anime at all, he kind of hates it even. His entrance to anime adjacent stuff was reading the high school DxD light novels. Oh my god. And then read Fate and fell in love with Heaven's Feel. That's so sweet! What the hell? Then blasted into reading Little Busters. He's backing up VNs again. He's reading Chaos Head and Steins Gate back to back. Your friend is so powerful. What the fuck? That's so cool. I love Takumi Nishijo. My first VN ever was Chaos Head. I didn't finish it. I also didn't know how VNs worked, so a high school friend, like, burned it onto a CD for me. Is it a character from Tsubihime? Why do you ask? Why would you ask something like that? Just wondering, why would you say that? You guys are the worst. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't think it. Don't say it. Don't think it. All right. All right. We're moving on. No one asked. No one. If you want me to say it, you'll have to send a formal Q&A request next time. Okay? If you want me to answer anything, well, I have it set so only mods can add to the mad maid counter, but I'll be dutiful and do it this time. I tried watching The Bye Bye Man with Bakun a few months ago. Incidentally, we were, I think, drinking wine at that time, too. And, Netflix gave out halfway through. That was the only time that's ever happened. It just stopped loading the movie, and no matter how many times we turned it back on, it would not. Bakun? Her. And, yeah, no matter how many times we turned it back on, it would not work, and I took that as... Who? Got it. Got it. Thank you for the 100
Author
bits,
cheers.
medalist.
X100. Who?
Who? Yeah, I took that as divine intervention saying, please do not continue this. Tsubihime sounds more and more cursed every time it's mentioned here. There's like nothing I can say. There's no way I could recommend it to anybody. If I ever do watch it, just know the kid becomes a fleshlit. That's so funny. It is cursed. I like... A lot of the shit in Tsubihime is shock value. I'll say it. Like, I think we can all agree to some degree. I think Tsubihime has a lot of valuable things to say. IMO, its execution, misses the mark a bit. I don't think it's hard to read for the reasons people say it's hard to read. I think Tsubihime does a pretty decent job, actually, in, like, letting you know what concepts it's talking about and explaining how they're relevant at the moment, even if you're not, like, familiar with it. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of the... If someone told me they tried to read Tsubihime and they couldn't because it made them sick, I'd say that's fine. I'd say it's fair. I think the root, Takuji's root, It's My Own Invention, is like one of the coolest pieces of writing I've ever read, maybe ever. What just happened caused me to spit from laughter. No, I'm so sorry about your monitor, I'm so sorry. Oh no! I want to read Tsubi because it's karaoke and what else have you read by karaoke? I always thought people got into a shit through Tsubihime. Is it like Yume Miru Kusuri kind of stuff? Yeah, from what I understand. I haven't played Yume Miru, but I know some stuff in it. It's like, I want to say worse, but I mean, it's not like Euphoria shit, you know? It's more like Tsubihime makes you feel like you need to shower, right? Tsubihime is like a lot of, I think, cruelty-based stuff rather than like physical gross out. Like, it's not a clock up game, you know? I think Tsubihime is a very cool visual novel. I can't feel comfortable recommending it to anyone. That's my final take. And that's all you need to know. Anyway, 4 days ago, what's the secret to your streams always being so great and enjoyable to watch? You have bad taste. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, whoever wrote that. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're having a good time. It's vile in a way that's hard to describe, but also extremely meaningful and earnest with a positive message in the end. Yeah, essentially. When they... I don't even know how to phrase what I'm trying to say in a way that won't, like, maybe get me in trouble. The Steam release of Tsubihime is only the first chapter because they can't... There's, like, no way. There's no way for them to censor it. It also has a bisexual scene Disaster Girls, a protag was Yuri sex with the Lucky Star twins. Yeah, that happens. A lot of things happen in Tsubihime. There's also a part where a dude's waifu becomes real after he does a really bad drawing of her on the wall. I wonder if I can find it. My VN husband tells... Doesn't he drop the line, "Wake up, sheeple"? He, like, burns a light novel because the heroine isn't a virgin. Shit like that. He's a fucking idiot. He's a disgusting otaku. Here we go. There. You wanna know what Tsubihime's like? Here you go. Take that. That's what you'll be reading for a few hours. This game's fucking cool. It has tulpas? Yeah, of course. It's Tulpa the game. It sounds fucking buck wild. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they were able to keep in most of the stuff when they localized it. They had to take out a scene. So if you... I can't even say it, right? But what I'm saying... I used to joke that I can't recommend this game to people because if they go to... you know, a site where you can maybe not legally get it, the top result was blank restored, the thing that was taken out. And it's like, if that's the first thing people see when they see this game I've recommended, there's no fucking way. They're gonna think I'm, like, insane. So I cannot. But it's Dempa shit, and it's. If you're gonna read it, at least tell me what you think while you're going through it. It's a fucking ride, and it's insane. I will say that if it's too much, it's too fucking weird, and you find it gross, that's totally fine. So did I. That's all I'll say. Okay? Okay. Okay. Anyway, we're almost done with the questions, somehow, thank God. 28 days ago. This stream is really fun. Thank you. And then lastly, oh fuck, we have 3 more. I got some love letters. 13 days ago. Will you marry me? No. So I'm happily taken by Shiro Emiya and by Kashiozaki Sena. So I'm very sorry. I can't return your feelings. Let's continue hanging out and having fun. Thank you. And then we have 3 days ago. Takako. My love for you is more than surface level. Every time I hear your sweet voice, I can't help but smile. Your personality is the spire on top of the gorgeous skyscraper that is Takako. From your childlike wonder to your mature thoughtfulness, you are as close to perfect as anyone can get. As much as we joke about your gaming skills, I can't help but love it. I'd build a house with my bare hands if it mean you could have every beautifully tacky figure you wanted. I can't help but to light up every time you talk to me. The happiness it brings me relief from any negativity I may feel. We may not see your face and body, but I'm sure it rivals your personality in beauty and grace. I know we may never meet in the real world, but being able to interact with you and being able to watch you, that's enough for me. Takako, I love you, from your secret admirer. It warms my heart that someone would write such heartfelt things about me, you know? I'm really happy. Just kidding, I saw that you also sent this to Picky, you son of a bitch. If you're kind to everyone, no girls will like you. Do you understand that? Do you understand that, Araragi-kun? Absolutely disgusting. Anyway, the last one, I received not 5 minutes ago, but it says 5 minutes ago because that's when I capped it. It sounds very sincere, and I don't think this one is a copy pasta, and I'm always, like, conflicted. Not always, this never happened before. I'm conflicted on how to respond to it, because, if it's not sincere, then I don't want to take it seriously and look like a dummy. If it is sincere, I don't want to make a joke of it, you know? That's probably not a copy pasta. How do you know that? Hmm? Hmm? You know, I did Google some of it in quotes and nothing came up. So... Anyway, your sentiment was very kind, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you for writing such heartfelt stuff. I appreciate it. Let's continue having fun with everyone, okay? Thank you for writing something so kind. Alright, okay. Well, what a way to end it. That's all the questions we had. Anyway. Do you all have any last minute questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? Because you stuck around this whole time, I can give you a teaser of something I planned out today. But first I will ask if there are any final questions. Hi, Pachi. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for asking so many lovely questions. And sweet or spicy? Depends. I usually go for sweet, but I do like spicy stuff sometimes. I think I'm less picky about sweet stuff. What's my favorite Gundam? Big Zam. Unless you mean series, in which case I've only seen the original trilogy movies and part of Zeta. I like Zeta because Camille is a lunatic. Preferred room temperature. I'm always cold. You shouldn't be giving me money if you have to replace your monitor, you dumb sack of shit!
monitor by the way. Dumply13 dead.
I'm so sorry. I'll never make anyone laugh ever again, I promise. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Kika, you're such a good sport. Can someone show where to acquire many of these older VNs with TLs? Fucking rip TL wiki. I don't know. You'd have to use your powerful Google foo. I'm very sorry. I'm not typing anything. Hold on. Anyway, yeah. Too bad. Rip Foo. Is Foo Novel down too? I never really used their shit. So I wasn't up to date. They're still up in no download section. It makes sense though. You dumb sack of shit. Fuck no, I want to break my monitor. Why do you guys want me to be mean to you so bad? I can't tell what your guys like. I guess you're all switches? Because sometimes you're like, oh, Takako, please bully me. And sometimes you're like, let's bully the maid. Let's make her cry, you know? Well, Merlin, you're not supposed to say it. You're not supposed to say it. You know? You're not supposed to say it. It's a funny back and forth. Oh, so you like the play. You like the game. It's about the chase. Something something. Top sub switch. I just want to watch Mados for God's sake. Yeah, me too. And whatever you want. Yeah, everyone in chat is more tsundere than I am. Fuck. Anyway. See, now that I have a new mic, this is scary because if I flub lyrics, you'll actually hear it instead of it being muffled. Mostly bottom, sometimes top. That's how life is, baby. You know? Stupid. Oh, yeah. Well, before I tie it up for tonight, I guess I can let you in. I know I mentioned a while ago how much wood could a woodchuck would. Fuck you. I'm stupid. Does that count? On what? To what? To what? Hold on. Oh, wait. No. Hold on. That's not where it is. It's not like I enjoy watching your stream and spending time chatting with you. I was just bored and too lazy to leave. Baka. Right? Is that it? Is that how you wanted me to read it? Stupid. Anyway, so the other stream, I mentioned wanting to do a subathon, right? I was thinking about it, and I did a lot of planning today, and I thought about some stuff that we could do. Where is it? Dore. I was gonna have a little bit of merch made and do a raffle for that, maybe. I was gonna play Scribbly with everyone. I was gonna take MS Paint shitty drawing requests. I was gonna do the 500 plus character waifu tier list, so you can all scream at me during that. Maybe I'll play some Tetris. We could do karaoke. Maybe I could draw parts of a new model on stream. We'll see. And then I thought some of the sub goals could be stuff like you could order a pizza for me. I could put on cat ears and end my sentences with meow for 30 minutes. It sounds like torture for me, but you would get a kick out of it, if only because I'm suffering. I could do the spicy ramen thing. Oh, I put on here Negima. I put on here Phasmophobia alone with the lights off because I want to kill myself, apparently. Apparently that's what that means in Minecraft. Sorry TOS. It was just a funny joke. I'm very happy. At a certain number of subs, I can bully all of you. No, I can't do PT because I've already played PT. How many subs are that's not on there. However, and this is where we're getting into the real shit. At the top 4 ones are make a fan dub live on stream where I voice everyone. Osana Najimi wakes you up skit. Show you the embarrassing manga I made when I was like 8, and potentially print Dakimakuras. So we'll see.
for pre-order. You're 17 out of 30k? What does that mean? On what? For what? Oh, big stretch. You're looking respectfully at what? Exactly. Hoo hoo hoo. Ghost means you only have a week or two before Digibro. Docu with my own art? Yeah, of course. I want to make everything myself. Channel points for... If you actually make me watch that Digibro video, I'm gonna go apeshit. I'm actually gonna sound like I have a problem. That's like the worst video I've maybe ever seen. I get so mad when I think about it. I downloaded it just in case someone redeemed it. Oh my god, you were all saved. Oh my god. I'm not gonna survive. I'm gonna like... Here's the thing. I can usually, like, sure, I'll ramble with you guys, right? But that's because the situation calls for it, right? Like, you guys don't care. It's the right environment. If I watch this video, I'll actually just freak out. I'll start yelling like, that doesn't make any sense. That's so dumb. Don't say that because this isn't this. If you just read the fucking thing, you'd know, blah, blah, blah. You'll actually hear me, like, go ape shit if you make me watch this video. Corbin? Huh? Don't you dare. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. I'll get really mad. I don't want to watch this Digibro video, you understand? Why has everyone been saving for it? I don't want to watch it! You'll kill me! What is this image? Oh, fuck you! Takako, stop streaming. Yeah, I just quit being a VTuber so that you can't make me watch a shitty Digibro video. I'm just getting mad thinking about it. Honestly, if I'm gonna get this mad about it, I wish someone could just redeem it now so I can get it out of the way. You were saying for dinner bath and it disappeared. I know, I'm so sorry. Maybe it'll come back someday. I didn't take it down by choice. I've temporarily disabled point redemptions. Careful about those wishes. What the hell is this video? Doesn't he have a few? I don't know if you're watching the right one. Corbin can get those points. Takako ejects from stream. Yeah, I suddenly, anytime someone posts that they're close to redeeming it, I just ban them. Unceremoniously. People just mysteriously stop showing up in my chat. It's like a small town murder mystery. This is the plot to 86. This is a plot to Shiki. Ban me, daddy. Kid, you know you're not supposed to redeem that fucking Digibro video. I could stop stream like I did earlier. I could, but you'd get lonely, right? You'd miss me? Takako no nakukoro ni. How to earn points. So. Makes sense. They limited how to gain points, that was to just to bring things full circle. You got the thing you want? Yes, that's so good. I'm so happy for you. Everyone say congratulations, Nano Machiner. You worked hard and now you have a reward. Takako takes you. You want me to do that? There, I did the thing just for you. I'm in such a good mood tonight. Great job, mate. Here's the thing. I've been friends with April for like a while now, right? Like what? We've been mutuals for like a few years. And I never knew you were from the UK, so I still read your shit with like an American accent. The song... Oh. Moe. Here you go. So I already rated your waifu burning your point. No, I'm so sorry. I'll come up with better redeems. Don't you worry. Northern Ireland. It's very night owly. So. Well, I'm glad you enjoy spending your time here. You're always welcome. Sounds cursed. Please don't make Taka leave with it. Yeah, you should redeem the Digibro shit now. So you make sure I go to bed in a bad mood. Holy shit, Northern Irelanders actually exist. Yeah, I thought they were just a myth. Did you hear knocking? That was me trying to put my mug down on my desk, but I missed. Draw a doodle redeem? I was thinking about it. That's a very good idea. I'll have to, if I want them to be reasonably priced, I'll have to make them like shitty MS Paint doodles. Norn Iron.
Midlist author has gifted 1 subs to viewers.
Thank you for gifting a sub, Midlist. What the heck? Thank you for gifting a sub to Feltronan. I appreciate it. Or are you just trying to boost your points? Is that it? Fuck. We'll do more later, but I've got to get my first monthly one for the channel points. You're lacking in the Fate vid race. Bro, you gotta give it up. Corbin's too close. There's no way. There's no way. What the fuck? Why is an Exitrans follow like? Oh, I guess it was in an anime, huh? Oh, no, we're swapping to happy material since it's on here. Oh. It's already 10:30. Oh, I gotta brush my teeth and stretch and shit before bed. Wish me luck on schoolwork tomorrow night. Okay, I gotta drive to my parents on Saturday, which means I gotta get all my schoolwork shit done tomorrow after work. Oh, thank you for the stretch. See, the best part is when Corbin inevitably beats me, it just means I get to redeem a bunch. Oh, you wouldn't do that, right? You wouldn't do something that would be so embarrassing for me, right? Fight. Hi, fight. Oh, dayo. The sad thing is that I would have had enough for the redeem right now if I didn't do 2 take a sippy redeems and do. Corbin's like, I'll never lose anything ever again. You'll do great, Taka. Your determination is strong and will take you. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm sure I can do anything I put my mind to. It's just a matter of doing it. So I'll do my best. Thank you. Going to save up for whatever worst punishment I come up with after the fake get. Well, if I'm that much of an M, surely I'll be able to come up with things that'll hurt me. Don't worry. Right? I always have such a good time streaming with you guys. Thank you so much. M-A though. More like amazing. That one didn't make any fucking sense. Oh. I think it's bedtime. What do you guys think? At least for tonight. I've had a wonderful night. Thank you again for sending in such fun questions. I had a blast. Got you! Unfold. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm sorry I hurt you like this, Thunderbird. You know, I thought I know we don't really know each other, but I'm sorry, like, I sort of thought of you as a friend, so like, if I've hurt you that badly, you know, surely I must have really messed up. I'm really sorry. Was that too much? I'm sorry. I just wanted to make you feel bad for making me feel bad. If something bad happens, I have to exact pain in another person, right? That's how life works. Is this justice? Is this what justice means? Can I still be a hero of justice if I'm a petty bitch? Oh, make sure to install the full voice patch. Jump scare during arrow scene, and it's my own invention. You hope I meet the mommy at Takuji in my dreams someday? I don't. That sounds fucking terrible. He's only good because he's not real. If I met Takuji in real life, I'd give him a fucking swirly and shove him in a locker. I'd be like, you're such a brat. But since he's not real, it's okay. I'm sorry. Okay, Tonegawa. Yeah. So, please no bully. You guys are so inconsistent. What do you want? You want to be bullied or not? I can't get a handle on you guys. So ridiculous. 30,000 points, reads reviews on VNs from people who don't know VNs. Oh my god, you're spiking my blood pressure. Please. Please. Both is good. Either is fine. Alright. Road to El Dorado looking ass. Please don't bully others, only bully us. Disgusting. So gross. Bullying doesn't work on me. Hey. Is that a challenge? You know, because my brain isn't that big, you can use reverse psychology on me? Well, it's not that small. Stupid. It's true, it's true. The appeal of tsundere is that it goes back and forth. You want a fair back and forth? I understand. I understand. But I'll still make fun of you guys for not being consistent. Since you're fine with both, you don't mind that, right? So dumb. Tsundere and logic don't mix. Yeah, well, part of the emphasis of tsundere is that emotion overpowers reason. That's what makes it so cute, you know? You should know this by now, Cinderella. Of course I do. That's why I'm such an expert. That's why I have my glasses. I'm an expert. You can tell because I'm wearing glasses. Your reverse psychology slides right off her smooth brain. Yeah, I can't be tricked if I don't know what's happening. The great debate, classic tsunderes, Haruhi versus modern tsunderes. If someone makes a tsundere ranking tier list that isn't, like, fucking empty, I'll do it. You know, inconsistencies just means switch mentality. Nani Haruhi isn't even classic. Haruhi's, like, late tsundere. 30% tsundere. I love it when you talk about going to bed and get tricked into going on another tangent. Part of me is hoping that if I keep rambling long enough, Corbin will be able to get the redeem before it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Kugimi Rie tsundere. True. Do-izu. You guys have heard that, right? You guys have seen that? Do you know that was Nanahira, the Dempa singer that voiced in that video? Cyborn, if you gift a sub, you will get the point. Cyborn! My favorite Teen Titans character, Cyborn. Oh yeah, I still have the 1-0 no Tsukaima ending in the karaoke redeems. Nanahira is such a treasure, she really is. Once again, I complained that I was going to get her autographed for free at a con in buttfuck nowhere. And then COVID happened, and now she has still never come to America. I'm so mad. As revenge, let me say Aki has greater than Rin. We get it, you have an incest fetish. I'm sorry, I have to fire back. I'm sorry. I watched Akisora. I'm sorry, I read all of Akisora. I'm sorry, I'm in no position to criticize you. No, don't follow me now! Thank you for following, Crisis. Are you one of those Oni-chan fuckers? You want people to call you Oni-chan? Ugh. Cute. Actually, didn't someone ask me to? Oh, the video ended. Why did it cut off? Oh well. Give me... Oh, we got Setono Hanayome. Marina Inoue was slated to be a starring guest at IFF Toronto. Oh my god. Of course, I could make a redeem higher than 30k for something that's a higher priority like Love Live. Yeah, but at this point, it's been teased so much that I kind of do want someone to redeem the Digiro video, because it's not like I want to be mad, but, you know. Oh my god, it's canceled to 2022. That's terrible. I mean, if they can't get out of the country, what are you gonna do, you know? Whatever. Haha, Shiki, you are- Shut up! I say I read Akisora and suddenly 10 more people show up. I'm dying, please. I will absolutely redeem the vid. It's my mission in life. The real power move is for me to not redeem it when you know oh, don't edge me. Thank you for following Flab Mad Blab Jab Ham. Holy shit. Unironically, my Google Assistant refers to me as Go主人様. That's powerful. I adore Love Live, but I feel my community isn't much into idols. Untrue. I don't center around idols a lot, but a lot of the people that come in, some people that come in very much like idols, I would say. Like you do. I know Corbin does. It's impossible to be into VNs, but also so grossed out by incest that you won't read something. True, fair, reasonable. But then who is Emoto? I could just put on the Who is Emoto opening. That one's still a bop. And it's a fucking Who anime, so no one's gonna claim it. 言ったんでしょ抜ける激禁止なんだけど言いたいよね好きでも抑えられない
Gigawarp has gifted 5 subs to viewers.
Thank you for gifting 5 subs, Geekor. I really appreciate it. Thank you for gifting a sub too. Never gonna. Okay. Crisis, XKX, Philly J97, and Benzen Fiali. You guys need easier names. You're pissing me off. Fuck, I shouldn't have said it. God damn it.
薄さないでダメだって瞳をカッと火放ちてごめんなさい Choose me my darling わかるよ最初からみんなヒロイン志望最高の最愛のたった一人になりたいんだ優しいだけじゃ困るぎゅっと奪ってほしい異常とかドキにして正直に恋して傷ついたっていいあなたに決めたんだ約束友情だって大切それなのに誰がライバル私を選んで
Show fucking sucked. The show was so bad. But the cream puff girl was so cute. Dumb, stupid. Also, Corbin, yeah, it was Merly that you were talking about. I think Anime NYC. Guilty kiss shit. The show is terrible, but the character designer is pretty dang good. Cute G's brain is huge. I really like Cute G's art. There's a million bad shows with good songs, though. You're right. I sure do like the Bonin no Zammed openings. Oh, I gotta stop talking shit. I'm gonna get myself hit one of these days. Oh my god. Well, I don't think we're redeeming the torture video today. Thank God. So, thank you so much for spending the night with me, everyone. It was a lot of fun. Next time I do the monthly Q&A stream, let's hang out again. Okay? We'll have another night like this. I will once again get a mug of red wine. My mug has Asuna looking very cute on it. Now it's just gonna loom over us for a week. Us? It's gonna loom over me for a week. I'm the one who has to worry that out of nowhere while I'm in the middle of something, someone's gonna redeem the fucking Digibro Fate Terrible Takes video. You think that's fun for me? At that point, it's like, swing the hammer down, put me out of my fucking misery. At this point, I would just do it myself, because I don't want it hovering over me. But then that's not fair to everyone who saved their points up. You know? Only the best tableware for this glass of wine. Honestly, my collection of anime mugs is so sick. I have so many really cute ones. I'm very proud. We can spend our points elsewhere. Yeah, but I feel like I don't have any, I feel like I'm lacking on good rewards, you know? Could just do doodle requests, you're right. But the real question is what will be the next thing after Digibro? Is that, oh, yeah, is that DGB? At least the video can't be as bad as I hype it up to be. You, don't understand. You don't understand. The only correct thing he says in that video is that Tosaka Rin is insanely hot. That's it. Everything else is oh my god, I'm so mad. I'm already getting so mad. My cortisol is fucking spiking. Should I just do it? I'll just put... Alright, we'll talk. Corbin, if I do Google please not tonight, why? Should I set up a poll? I'll set up a poll. Corbin, first of all, I need Corbin's permission. Corbin, oh, the video's not that long. If I put Doodle redeems in as a channel points redeem, is that something that you would feel comfortable spending your points on, or do you want to save it for this? It is up to you at the end of the day. The power is mine. What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean you don't want me to react to the video and offer you countless maybe not countless, some Umi drawings in return for your hard-earned points. Ah. It's my stream, but there's people here, and I am only an entertainer. So I'll tell you what. It's America. We'll set up a poll. All right. Sound good? Let's see. Should I get mad at Digibro? The options... Never mind. Yes. Should I get mad at Digibro tonight? No. Alright. The poll was still running. Yeah, I know. I only just realized it. Vote abstain. That's an unfair question. Tonight, it says. No. You can! You should always be mad at Digibro. Oh, yeah, but that's a separate issue. I mean about this. No, no, yes, no, maybe so. Getting a lot of no's. Surprised. Well, I guess Corbin is so close. After KK showed up, I kept saying close the poll, but did you really? You know I can't read. Dummy. This is not more split. This is 3 to 5. Scrum to me. I always think of this picture of Monokuma with a really wide stance with his eyes, or his arms spread apart. それは違うよ. You thought I had glasses on? Yeah, they're for fashion, obviously. Putting glasses on doesn't mean I can read. Yeah, Nina Mori voice. They're fake. Wait, it's 5-5, you guys. All right, Corbin, you're like a math guy, right? Will you, if you have one more stream, will you redeem it, or is it like an approximately maybe sometime next week redeem? My concern is that I can't stream all weekend, you know? So, much to think about. Alright, I'll give you 2 more minutes. He'd hit in 1 to 2 stream. Okay. Yeah. Wears contacts to avoid wearing glasses. Wears fake lenses on glasses for fashion. Yeah, you get it. Women are so complicated. I'll never understand girls. Stupid. I get 450. You're guaranteed to get it next stream. Okay. Alright, fair. It should be the start of a stream. You know what? Alright. Sure, I'll take that. It's even right now. We got 6 and 6. So, I will say I will not react to it tonight. We will, I'll be able to rest easy tonight. But, I will first thing next stream, as long as Corbin is able to redeem it. I will watch my least favorite video, and I will go absolutely apeshit and embarrass myself in front of all of you because people are saying things that are wrong about... They have opinions that are not right about something I care about a lot. And you guys can all point and laugh, except the video is so bad that every Fate fan in the chat is going to be like, no, she's right. I'm also mad. Oh... I'm so happy, not at your despair, but because I'm so interested in the discussion it'll bring. I'm not. I'm not. Visual novels are boring and too long. Yeah, okay, whatever, nerd. Nerd? You're so ready for chat to fly at 1,000 miles per hour. Oh my god. Alright. My challenge to myself is to make different but equally bad comment. You really don't have to push yourself to such unreasonable levels. Does Twitch have a just screaming category? I tried reading Higurashi and it was annoying with bad midis. This is all visual. 8-ball. You're really pushing it. You're getting me fucking mad. My favorite okay, maybe not my favorite. One of my favorite fun facts about Higurashi is that the really good music was done by a guy who contacted Ryukishi and was like, "Bro, your audio's shit. It's like really fucking bad." Ryukishi's like, "Yeah." The guy was like, "I can help." He said, "Okay." Wasn't that Dai, I think? Did that? Now I'm getting upset. You don't know the fucking half of it. Is it a little bad that because I really like VNs, I was like, damn, the legal field is literally all reading. Surely I'm built for this. No, it's perfect. It's a match made in heaven. Oh. Lee Sun could do everything but pretty art. True. True. Alright, I gotta get to bed before 11, otherwise I'm gonna be real mad at myself. I've been sleeping great the past few nights, so I gotta get a good solid snooze tonight. Ugh. Corbin, don't make me ban you before you redeem that video. Don't you force my hand. Visual novel gamers and they press A for 80 hours. That picture of Shiro going like, ah! No. Oh, alright. Okay. Should we raid? I feel like I kind of just want to call it tonight. If you want to keep watching streams, you guys can hang out. So, as always, otsukare, oyasumi. I'll see you on Monday. Bakune's still going? Ah, sure, why not? Oh, thank you for following Mokuniable. Mokuniable? Tomato, sleep tight and good night, America. Thank you. I'll do my best. As always. I'll read Bakune, no raid message. We're taking it easy tonight. Hang around if you want. Say hello to my girl. Thanks for streaming. Of course, otsukari. Have a good night.